What's up, guys? This is Thomas Dope as Yola, whatever you want to call me. Welcome back to the Dope as Usual podcast. We're here to talk about life, problems, drugs, accomplishments, and everything in between. Guys, the reason we're doing this intro, I know you're expecting to see Felipe right here. The reason we're doing this, guys, is because me and him started talking. Our guest today is Felipe Esparza. You may have seen him on the winner of Last Comic Standing. You've probably seen him at some of your stand-up shows here in LA. He's just a super funny person. I'm a fan before we ever thought about doing a podcast. So the second Marty told me we booked him, I was extremely hyped, guys. I'm an actual fan of this man before anything. And for those of you binge watching on Netflix, Hulu, yes, this is Felipe Esparza. He is on the show Superstore. So I know a lot of you guys are fans. I have a lot of homies that watch that. So you're going to recognize this guy. This is just I feel like these podcasts are a dip into the life that you might not know or dip into the stories you might not have heard. So guys, today's really, it's for me. I'm excited. I'm a fan, like I said. So this is going to be a fun episode for me. Guys, this is the weird intro we've never done, but we just started talking. Sat down, we just started talking. No intro, no nothing, and I forgot. So thank you guys so much for watching. Let's get the episode started.
All right. Mic check.
All
You
right.
roll these up?
Yes, sir.
Cool.
No hash in it, just weed. No worries.
We went over P-Dogs and shit last episode.
I know, right? Smoking crack and blunts.
Back in the days. Woo. P-Dogs dipped in PCP.
See, the PCP is the one that got me. I didn't know about that, and I took a zip of it, laced it to Oregon. I got all fucked up when I went to my dad's house. I was trying to tell you, Sherm, whatever it is.
Lovelies.
Is that what they're
They
called?
used to call them lovelies in my neighborhood. My neighborhood was like the Sherm spot, if you want to call it Sherm spot.
Really?
Yeah.
It's meth in my town.
Well, back in it had it changes, because my neighborhood started off as Thai bud, bro. Like when there was no one else to get the good bud, back in like 1980, 81, 82, 83, 84, 85, 86, 87. If you wanted to get the best Thai bud, you would go to my neighborhood. They used to call it Thai town.
Really?
No, they would call it Thailand. Because they would saw big, long strips of Thai bud that was just pure good
What's
stuff.
Thai bud, like on a stick?
Yeah.
Like the,
Thai stick.
Yeah, they're trying to
Thai stick marijuana.
dry it out, correct?
Yeah, and they would just sell it like that on the stick.
Like a kebab.
So a lot of the guys from the neighborhood, they would write Thailand on their backs, their tattoos.
Over the weed?
Oh yeah, and then that spot dried out, and they were selling. I don't know what they were selling because I stopped hanging around there. But in my neighborhood where I grew up, they were selling PCP, like dips, man. Like cars would pass by, and they would just, how much you want? 20? So just dipped a cigarette, 20 pour, $10 pour, whatever pour, the full pour, the wet stick, I don't know how much that was. But it was a lot of business there. I was like in junior high.
I was about to ask, how old were you watching
I was
this
in
shit?
junior high, elementary school, because I know that section, they were calling it the chain.
We're
there was
talking about Boyle Heights, right?
Yeah, the projects, Pico Gardens, Pico Aliso.
which is now demolished, right?
Demolished. Now it's, I think it's just a number.
What?
Yeah, man. It's an ancient burial ground.
Demolished is in like all the buildings are smashed.
All the buildings got taken
What
down
the
in
fuck?
97, 96.
Is that or is that not where they filmed some Training Day? Or am I off?
No, they filmed Blood In, Blood Out.
Oh, no shit. Where? Is that the tree?
No,
Tree?
that's a tree where
Come on, I know that movie well. I want to know where. I know
where
where.
Miklo's mom lived.
Oh, okay. Where he's in
That
the house at
neighborhood.
first. She's doing her hair and shit.
Yes, that's the neighborhood. That's the projects. And also in Boulevard Nights.
Boulevard Nights. I only watched it once.
It's an old school movie. The main guy's girlfriend lived. Actually, she lived in the same house where Miklo's mom lived in Blood In, Blood Out.
Oh, no
Same
shit.
house.
Damn, they must have paid them to use that shit. That's tight.
Yeah,
as
like
fuck.
imagine your ghetto at home was using 2 Cholo movies.
Right? Like some Friday shit. You just see they have a sign in the yard of Friday, $10 to take a picture or don't stop.
Over there too in Chinatown too. We shot Rush Hour 2.
No shit.
Yeah, the rush hour scene in that Chinese restaurant.
Damn. See, I'm not up on this, man.
Right there on Chinatown, downtown LA. There's a big lettering. Chris Tucker and what the other actor?
Jackie Chan.
Shot rush hour here.
No shit.
And the whole set, well, the restaurant's the same.
Yeah, of course. That's tight as fuck. See, I'm not up on this movie. I've lived here for like 6 years, probably.
Where you from?
You know where Fresno is?
Yeah.
I'm from Merced. I'm like right by Fresno.
Merced, what's up?
Oh, you know?
Yeah, I performed there at Merced.
What?
At the I don't know the name of the theater, but there's a Coca-Cola sign right across the street.
Yeah, the old school theater. It's a 7-Up and Coca-Cola, right?
Yes.
Mexican restaurant. Damn, that place is scary as fuck.
Damn.
The tower.
Yeah, that's where I performed. I've been to Merced. When I first started off in stand-up, I did every farm town in California.
No shit.
Bakersfield, Visalia, Porterville, Los Baños.
Damn, nobody ever hears about these. This is where I'm from. That's where I'm from.
Yeah,
Los Baños is like the little version of Merced.
Damn, you're doing all theaters in all these little towns?
Yeah, they had tiny little theaters because I didn't know this, but when I shot my special, Translate This, I shot in San Jose. And that's like a San Jose theater. I think it's to be owned by Fox. But that's where Charlie Chaplin's movies used to play, and the Three Stooges would perform there live after they were done with movies. But I didn't know that every farm town has a theater.
Yeah, we have one.
Bakersfield has one, the Fox. Then Visalia has one too, the Fox.
Everybody has to do a quinceañera somewhere.
Probably, man.
Yeah, no, it's true.
You got to keep these migrant workers entertained, bro.
Bro,
they want to stop working.
Like I was telling him, it's nothing but like my cousin type people and meth heads. That's pretty much it.
And everybody talk like this, you know?
Oh, you don't like the Raiders? That's how I grew up because I'm a Packer fan growing up over
these
there.
people will drop the N-word in Spanish like it's part of their language.
Yeah.
Because I remember I was working with a promoter and somebody asked him, who's that comedian? And he said it right in front of some other black guy. No, it's not Mayate, bro. He's funny. And he said it like nothing, bro. Like, like it's part of his language. Damn. And he didn't even care if there was a black dude there who didn't know Spanish.
It's a farm town for sure.
For reals, man.
Yeah.
Porterville is lumber.
Is it really?
Yeah, they cut lumber. And I know it because I know. Visalia is like the walnuts, I guess.
I don't know, man.
Damn,
I just
he's pulling deep local references and shit.
I've been there, but like I said, when I used to sell weed and shit, I would just drive by these places. I never really stopped. I fucking stopped in Delhi.
You never stopped at Button Willow?
What the fuck is that? What is this?
It's probably some obscure casino.
Button Willow is like the place where you look at you're running out of gas coming from San Francisco, and you're not even near Bakersfield yet, and you go, fuck, where do I stop? Oh shit, look. There's a gas station 56 miles away from here. It's called Button Willow. And right across the street, there's a In-N-Out. So I have the In-N-Out, and that's it in the gas station, and get on the freeway and go back home.
Where is this at, man? Because I drive a lot.
It's stressing me out thinking about trying to sell out a comedy show in that town.
I know.
Easy.
I never sold out. I've never been to Button Willow, but the places where I've been to, like, are Merced, Visalia, those places.
People show up, man. There's not much to do. So when
Salinas.
Yeah, Salinas. Yeah. That's way up there.
Yeah, that's deep.
Visalia and Fresno and Clovis and shit.
They show up, man. They get all dressed up, They're not like here in LA where they wear tennis shoes, They get really dressed up, man.
Straight dress pants.
Like when a comedian goes into town, in these towns like Visalia, the whole city makes money, man. Not just the comedian. Because they got to go buy clothes. They got to go get a haircut. So the barbers are making money, man.
It's true.
The dope man's making money, man. Everybody wants that little powder for the show or that little weed for the show, No, the liquor store is selling out alcohol. Most of these shows where I do, I get this, oh, man, we ran out of beer.
Oh, shit.
Like, I did a theater in Visalia where they ran out of beer.
At the theater.
And somebody did a beer run to a 7-Eleven and just bought beer from there and started selling it at the theater.
Fuck it. It's a small town.
Yeah.
Visalia is like a small town where the promoter gets, like he knows how to make money. Like all the signs are on like these wooden slats you just put in the middle of the street, The ones you put right outside, they have the menu on it.
Oh, yeah.
But instead it says Felipe Esparza.
Oh shit!
Tonight the Bicentennial.
Yeah.
Fox Theater.
He knows all about this promoter shit right here.
And but this dude take it to the next level, bro. Like instead of hiring a bartender, he hires a bartender in school. Hey, how about you guys come over here? You could grade a student how well they do.
Smart.
Love that.
Fuck
That's
it.
the type of shit I'd be doing.
And then he has Budweiser sponsor the show.
Free
So the
beer.
part of the beer already paid for, so it's being sold.
You've seen this
And there's a
firsthand?
bro, I went to a comedy show there where I was coming to the comedy show and it was a lot of people and there were like 5 Budweiser tents already. People are drinking before the show.
Fuck. Do you think it's worse when people are shit faced at the shows?
For me, it's fine. You know, people are happy when they're drunk. People at my shows don't want to stab nobody, bro.
No, why?
You know,
Why do you
they're
think?
happy, bro. They're like over 34. You know,
Okay, they're established.
most
Got
of
jobs.
the people. And if you're there, 21 years old, you've probably been fucking up your whole life, and your dad made you come with him.
Oh shit! Do you think the comedy show?
Yeah,
You
man.
think so?
Cause I
I'd be
look
out
at these
that.
faces, like this guy right here, with his face all tattooed. He really wanted to come to my show, or they forced him. There probably was an intervention for him to come to my show.
I don't know,
Damn,
man.
you got to come lap. Nah.
But there are some fans that are my fans, but sometimes I look at them
Yeah.
and he goes, they walk up to me, man, I don't know who the fuck you were, man. But man, I'm your biggest fan now.
Got you.
My dad made me come.
Yeah, because you've been experiencing this for how long? How long you been doing comedy?
I started doing stand-ups in 1995, bro.
Oh, wow. Damn.
But I got my first TV credit in 96 on
Good shit.
Showtime with Greg Giraldo,
Nice.
Paul Rodriguez, a lot of comedians who are not here no more.
All right, there's a question I want to ask. I've asked a lot of people this.
Yeah.
Where was the day that you were doing comedy, you're into it, the day you went home and went, damn, this is what I'm fucking doing? Because there's that excitement you get when you fucking venture into something new and you kill it.
My first time I went up on stage at this coffee house right there on, I think, Fountain Avenue. It's called the Fountain Theater now. But before it was called the Natural Fudge because the owner and they were hippies.
Okay.
So it was all vegan, vegetarian stuff. I didn't even know it was a vegetarian stuff, man. I just like, damn, it's just like crap, eh? And he's salt. But there was like, I'm not mocking vegan food, you know, now,
some of
but I'm
it's
talking
just
about
bomb.
like vegan food before
Raw
just
diets.
tofu.
before Monty's Burgers, you know.
Yeah, I feel you.
Pre-daily, real food daily, you know.
No.
We're talking about just sandwiches with
That's my spot.
with grass in it, you know.
Yeah, wheat shot grass and fucking avocado toast.
Yeah, that type of stuff, man.
Yeah.
I was
You know,
not
it's
ready.
bomb.
So that's the type of stuff they had there. And I went up on stage, man. I thought I killed. You know, when you're young, you don't know what funny is. You just know you're funny. So I went up there, man. I did my 7 minutes that I written down on paper. I don't even know what I just went through it real fast. I kind of make fun of some people there because there was I started making fun of the audience because it was a tough gig, bro. It was like a punk comedy night. So
And you're up there, hair still or no pre?
no hair, bro. I had hair shorter than you, bro. I look like it just came out of the American Me set.
Oh shit! This is 1995.
This is 1996. Yeah, I had short, bald hair, buzz, a big head.
So you started making fun of motherfuckers in the audience.
Yes. There was a guy that performed before me, and he was like wearing a black suit, a black tie. He looked like Men in Black,
Got you.
but this way before Men in Black. And he was funny, and I had to follow him. I said, give it up for the last comedian, man. I didn't know black people were Amish, eh?
Oh shit!
He must be Amish. I went to his house. He has no electricity. He has no food. He has no television. This guy is totally off the grid.
First show.
First show, bro. And everybody laughed at that. And then I made fun of this other woman because she was kind of atheist and I was like Catholic. Because she was heckling the comedians, bro. Somebody yelled out, what do you tell someone who's not, if someone, what was that guy's joke? If someone says, if an atheist needs this, what do you tell them? And that lady who yelled out, you tell her to fuck off.
Damn.
So I started making fun of her. You know, I said, give it up for Ashley Rose, Axl Rose's sister.
Get the fuck out of here
She's the untalented Rose. You know, she just likes the drugs.
and chill and yell at people.
And everybody laughed. So then I went to my material, which was not funny at all. I said it's horrible jokes, bro. I said I'm gonna make a movie right now. I was trying to be like Paul Rodriguez, you know, and do the comparison thing between Mexican and white people. So I said there's not that many Mexican movie, American movies here with Mexicans in them. Not even native movies, man. We'll do my own movie, like Last of the Mohicans. It's gonna be about the last Mexican in LA, called Last of the Mojados.
Oh my God, that was your joke?
Yeah, bro.
I mean,
that shit.
It's a joke. It's cool.
Yeah, whatever. Yeah,
it's cool.
And then I said that I said another joke about it was another joke that was not funny, but I thought it was hilarious.
It's not funny.
I said it's embarrassing now. I think about it. I said, what if Romeo and Juliet was in my neighborhood? It'll be Romeo all cracked out.
Oh,
on the floor looking for crack, yelling out for Juliet. Julia, throw down my lighter, bitch. Fuck you, Romeo. I don't want to see you again, you fucking crackhead.
Yo, wait. So what neighborhood? This is Boyle Heights you're comparing all this to?
Yeah. And then people are not laughing, but.
What, for real?
Yeah. So the next week, bro, I invited like 15 of my friends for audience members.
Nice.
So they were like laughing and shit.
Juicing it up and shit.
Juicing it up.
Okay. Well, why do you think you weren't funny?
No, I thought it was no, you don't know, man. But it must have been funny, but I don't remember hearing no laughs. Plus I was talking real fast. But
you didn't have your cadence yet or something?
No way. I was deadpan, bro. I was like I was talking. I would deliver all my jokes like comedians like Stephen Wright and Mitch Hedberg.
Oh, very monotone.
Very monotone. So
still funny.
My jokes were like this. The last guy that was here, the last guy was here, I think he was Amish, right? He was a black Amish guy. I mean, he had no car. I mean, he had no electricity. Then everybody started laughing. And I said, today I was shopping, lifting.
Shopping, lifting. Yo, but I get it.
Yeah.
I mean, it's monotone if that's your thing and you play to it. But if that's not you, obviously it's not you.
Nah. But the owner of the place, his name was Johnny Roberts. And he had back then, if you guys don't know, if you ever have cable, I don't know if it still exists, but if you go to channel 3, if you had local cable, it's just like a community channel where anybody in the community can have a show.
Yeah.
Local access.
Yeah.
Yeah, as long as I guess you don't have to pay. You just have your own show, but you just have to commit to it to do your own show. So I would watch these shows. There was a show called Colin's Sleazy Friends. And these two guys named Colin and his friend, Danny, I don't know if Danny or I got a name, Dino. Danny, it was Colin and Dino, Colin and Sleazy Friends. They were just like you and I, bro, doing a podcast, except it was on local access. And he would interview pornos, and at the end, bro, you know what I mean? They start shaking them boobs, bro. You could see a little bit of naked, you know? So that was like my thing I used to watch. So his show was on... The guy I met, Johnny Roberts, his show was on Tuesdays. No, it's a different guy.
Oh, okay.
But he had his show at the same place. So he was like, hey, buddy, we're going to do a comedy show, live comedy show. We want you to be in it. You know, it pays $25. So just come on down here Tuesday nights. So, man, I thought I made it, bro. First show, I'm already going to be on fucking television.
They're paying you?
$25. And so I went there, bro, and like there's an audience now, and I was on local access, but I didn't know local access. I thought it was like big time, like Comedy Central or something.
Yeah.
But I didn't know. So
TV though. I know at that, how old were you?
26, 25.
I thought it was the shit. It's still the shit though.
Yeah, and I met Jamie Kennedy that day.
Jamie Kennedy?
Yeah.
Oh, what was it?
Malibu's Most Wanted.
Jamie Kennedy
Malibu's Most Wanted.
Yeah.
Jamie Kennedy Experiment. That was funny. No shit. See, that's the day you realize like, oh fuck, I'm getting paid. I got on TV. That's the day you felt it? Because I always ask, like,
I met a comedian who lived in his car.
Oh, no shit?
Yeah, he was living in his car back then.
No, I didn't know that.
I didn't even know either, man. Like, so somebody told me, like, no, you gotta look out for your friends, man. If you're listening right now, man, look out for that friend that always hangs out really late. You know, like he's the last one to leave. Maybe he had nowhere to go, man. So, so that was Jamie. I didn't know that he had nowhere to go, but he never told anybody. But we always treat him to eat, you know. Nice,
good shit. Damn.
But now the next year, man, he got an MTV video and then he had no place. So
good shit. Well, I mean, Malibu's Most Wanted came out. I remember that.
That's how it goes.
It's one of those like, damn, that shit was dumb, but the funniest shit ever. You know, it's one of those slapstick comedies. That shit's forever a cult classic.
Yeah, man. Sure. So if you have a friend, man, you gotta hang around deep, smoking, and everybody's leaving. He's always the last one to leave. You gotta ask him, man, you have somewhere to go, homie? Because sometimes they're embarrassed to tell you, man.
No, I feel that. No, I've had a couple homies like that, but that was during high school. And
they fall asleep on the couch already, huh?
I hate that shit. Tell me. I've had a few friends like that. Well, my little stepbrother, he lived with my dad and my mom, and he was staying over. I'm like, you never fall asleep here. All right. And I found this fool's been living in his car for like a month and a half. The fuck? He's tripping. He's tripping. He's just living in my house. You know what I mean? I didn't realize till like day 3, like, you don't have a house, do you? What the fuck is going on? And I realized he got kicked out, but I didn't know.
You ever like spend the night at your friend's house? You have to ask your mom.
When I was a kid? Yeah, fuck yeah.
Did you like it? You like it though?
Having to ask or spend the night?
Spend the night.
That was the dopest shit in the fucking planet. It was like
summer
camp. You might not have heard about his mom, but the shit was...
Oh, my mom fucked me up. But
at my house, my mom would go to Mexico, bro, like for almost like 3 weeks and just leave us, bro, with a pound of corned beef.
That shit's nasty as fuck.
Nasty as fuck, bro. No knife. It was still hard.
Oh, I had it in the can.
No, bro, I had it in a bag. And it was like not even cut, dog. We had no sharp knives, dude. So every time we made was a big old chunk of ground beef, corned beef, dog.
I hate that shit.
So I know what you're talking about. You had the corned beef that came in a can, and some people made tacos with it.
Oh, my grandma just made like stews with it and shit. But I remember eating out of a can when I was broke. My grandpa left for 2 weeks. I'm like, fuck. I guess I'm eating frozen hot dogs. I'm thaw that shit out, eat packets of hot dogs and corned beef hash. Nasty.
Man, when my mom left, we had a sleepover at my house every night, every day. I would tell them, go bring some food from your house. And then we start eating at my house.
How old were you?
I was like 12, 13, 15 years old, 16, 15 years old.
Ooh.
And man, I remember we played this game where we turn off the lights and we start punching each other, man.
Yeah, fuck yeah, I've done that before.
We didn't know the name of it, eh?
Never.
But the person that's getting tired of getting hit gets to turn the lights on.
Always, or the fool on the ground holding, no! It
was always set up, though. You know who we were going to hit. Everybody made an eye contact to fuck up the kid who's poor.
Oh, what the fuck? No.
We're all poor, but there's always one kid who's poorer.
Yeah, I feel it. There was always the kid like, damn, fool, I'm poor. You're dirty, though.
Yeah.
You don't got water off. This is not good. I had that homie, too.
They could always beat you with, but I have both parents, huh? You don't, huh?
Oh, damn. I didn't have both parents, but still, they were struggling hard, too.
Yeah, I had both parents, mom and dad, my whole life growing up, yeah.
Damn, that's some sick shit, though.
So I would pick up, like, when we were at my house, we would pick up the kid with no mom and dad. Mm-hmm. And they were always the funniest, too. The kids who didn't have a mom and dad, to me, were the funniest kids ever, man.
For real? Why?
They had to make it up for it, bro, because they were going to get picked on.
Oh, damn. I never picked on nobody.
Yeah.
You don't got no parents, bitch.
That's how you know it's rough for you.
I had to get picked on a lot because my mom had a job where all my friends would see her every day, more than me.
Where did she?
She went to work as a nurse, assistant nurse.
At school?
At elementary school. So everybody saw her growing up. So they had that material of knowing who my mom is. So her name was Rafaela Esparza. So everybody would be, well, so your mom Rafaela over there stealing bandages and shit. Or one time I fell off. Like if I hurt my arm, hold on, his mom's gonna come with an ambulance.
Oh no.
So it was always like that. Hard. So that dude Chris would always make fun of my mom, man. I said, how about your dad, hey? Your dad left on your birthday, bro. He said, I'll be back, I'll buy candles, never came back.
To buy candles? Damn. That's more fucked than cigarettes.
Damn. Yeah, no, leaving out on the birthday to buy candles and not coming back, that's the most evil.
That's wild. But we were talking about it recently. Like, we used to make fun of, kids used to make fun of me. I used to be like, well, you're on Section 8 too. Fuck you. You're on welfare too. That was like the shit. I got a dad at least. I see him sometimes. Fuck you. That was the burn. Like, I got a dad.
Bro, even though my mom, she would always like make us join activities at the park, you know, whether like baseball or summer camp, you know, or whatever activity available. Like she would always go to church. She would go to church, you know, like, you know, like a lot of people don't go to church, you know, like every Sunday, you know, but for some people, they go out there every day.
That was your mom.
You know, I'm not mocking religion, but it all depends what you get out of it, you know, and where I grew up in a Catholic, you know, we knew how to get stuff, man. Like Catholics, you know, just like Christians, Muslim, Jewish people, man. If you're connected to your church, you got friends, man. You're not gonna go hungry, bro. They're gonna tell you, man. Like my mom would go there every week. She'll volunteer, so she knew when shit was coming up. When there was like a fundraiser for a summer camp, my mom was the first one, you know, helping, you know, and we'll get in for free.
Is your mom nice? I feel like she's nice.
She's super nice, man.
Okay, that's how I'm hearing. Like, that's a nice ass thing to do.
We had a different tale from East LA last episode.
Yeah,
with
I
his
know.
parents
OG.
and shit. This is different.
yeah,
I heard it that one day. Yeah, my mom was the kind of mom that would watch out for those kids. You know, the last guy you had, like my mom. Right after she was not the nurse, she became the program manager of Alice Unified School District for that school. Yeah. So after school, you know, when you didn't want to go home and you want to play basketball,
yeah, that was me.
My mom was the woman that would give you a basketball. She's the one that would sit with you till your mom picked you up. Cool. And sometimes she would sit there till 6:30 was like the cutoff line, you know. But my mom is nice, so these parents would take advantage, bro, and not be there till fucking 8, you know, or 8:30. And my mom pretty much could kick these kids out of the school. You know, the school's closed. But, you know, it's dark.
That's been me a few times.
It's dark. Mama's there and shit. Gotta give them their jacket.
I hate, that was me.
Yeah, so mama
by
was
myself and shit.
So mama was that lady. So we were always like joining different programs, going to summer school. And bro, it comes to this story, man. My brother, he went to elementary school called Sierra Park over there in El Sereno. He was a magnet student, you know. Magnet is like a gifted kid.
Oh, I was in that shit.
I was in that shit too, bro. From 2nd grade to 5th, and threw my ass out.
They threw you out?
Yeah, but I think I cheated or something.
What? I was in there. I cheated my way from 6th to 8th.
It sucked. Every day was fucking homework, bro.
It's not fun. Oh, we got to read more shift than you? Sick.
Bro,
What do you
every
get for
day
that?
was homework. I remember my history teacher, bro, will collect homework around the class, and if you don't have it, she'll give you a paper to sign. You gotta sign it, and it says, Felipe Esparza did not do the assignment for today. I'm gonna need you to sign this. It's his first homework. He misses 3 more. We're gonna have a meeting.
Oh.
So man, you had to sign that shit. This bitch will give homework during for the Christmas vacation, bro.
Yeah, I had that too. Yeah, for sure. It was like a project. It'd come back and bring
the kid who said, yeah.
Fuck no. Hell no. I hated school so much.
I was a horrible student, bro. I was the kind of kid, bro, that you tell me in the beginning of the classroom, okay, we have a book report due by the end of the year. Bro, I will start doing that book report, bro, till fucking my lunchtime, bro, before it's due.
Yeah.
I got 3 months.
All day.
And then 3 months is here. Okay, I'll do it tomorrow night. Tomorrow night shows up. I'll do it in the morning. Tomorrow morning shows up. You know, I will fucking ditch that class. Give me another day.
Yeah, all day.
Seriously.
But when I was in like 5th grade and you had to do it, all I would do is do it all through lunch. I'd copy different kids, so I'd have a little bit different take on each thing. That's how I did it. My friends would help me.
I was like a little rebel in elementary school. Like I used to like to sharpen my pencil till it got to the smallest.
Yo,
I remember that shit.
what was it? Did we just become best friends? Bro, I used to do it all the fucking
Bro, I used to have a
time.
little ass pencil, and then my teacher would look at me. You want a bigger pencil? Nope.
No, it's funner that way.
It's
You get
funner that way,
faster,
bro.
I feel. The little pencil's fast. I'm left-handed too.
I don't
so
know.
smear my
Practicing
shit.
to hold little joints.
Maybe, huh? I didn't fuck with drugs as a kid.
Me neither, bro.
I thought it was
not
I
till
thought
I
it
was
was like,
21.
no weed, no nothing.
No, man. Just not even spray paint or glue, nothing.
What'd you do through high school?
Nothing. Just
Lived?
climb trees, bro. So
Lived your life.
my brother Angel was at the elementary school, bro. Jump on top of roofs.
I did that too, but this is just to smoke weed. Wow, that's great though. I want to hear.
My brother, he fucking signed up, bro, at his magnet school. All the kids, right? He got an application, and he took it home. My mom signed it. I didn't know none about this, but I found out later. My brother signed up for a foreign exchange program, bro.
Oh shit, to leave?
To leave.
To where?
To Mexico City, bro. Fucking pyramids, bro. Eating sushi, lobster, eating like a fucking king. Well, anyways, he signed it, bro, and my brother got on a plane and went to Mexico City with a bunch of his kids, his students, and maybe one teacher supervisor, but they all went to different homes. My brother was living with his rich family, his Mexican family in Mexico City, and he was seeing pyramids, and he was being cultured, bro, okay? And it was all great for my brother, man. But this is the fucked up part, man. That kid had to come live with us now, too.
Switch off. And now he's like, yeah, I'm...
Bro, he's in a fucking housing projects, sharing a room with 3 people.
God.
He got culture too.
Yeah, he got catfish, bro.
He thought he was coming to Beverly Hills and shit.
It makes me laugh because my brother went out to eat lobster, you know, off the coast of these beaches, you know. Man, we took that kid to go get free lunch at the park for summer program. We taught him about no cutoffs.
No cutoffs? You mean talking about the pants?
Yeah.
Oh my God.
Dude, this dude was so cultured and he grew up like in a first class all the way for this kid, right? He was rich, bro. This kid was playing Pop Warner football, like tackle football in elementary school in Mexico City. I didn't do that shit here in America.
No?
No, I never
did
got a
that
chance to do that.
I did that shit.
My brother Angel got to do that too, though, but
We were broke. That's the one thing I did every year.
it was,
I always played football.
so dude, that kid flies out over here, bro, and we take him to the housing projects, bro. First night, bro, there's a fucking gun. There's a gang shootout, bro, like outside my house. Like, ba, 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 ba.
Damn.
And that fool slept comfortable. He's from Mexico City, bro. That's during the cartel times, probably.
Oh, I got you.
So he wasn't scared at all, you know, normal. But man,
I'd be pissed.
That's a rich man, poor man though. He's used
told
to
him about
that
the
shit
mouse who
too.
went to the city.
I'd be fucking heated if I was
Country
a rich
mouse,
kid.
right?
A rich
Yeah,
kid
like,
that come
that's-
to Boyle Heights.
Bro, they took
Fuck
my
this.
brother swimming in these badass hotels. They had a swimming pool at their house. We took him to the swimming pool right here in our park, bro. He had to put all his clothes in a green bag.
I never did. I had the little baby cubbies, but they were open, exposed. So you had to watch your
Dude,
shit.
this dude was he could tell that he didn't grow up like us, dude. Like I couldn't find him one day when we were swimming. I couldn't find him, and this fool was laying on the floor, bro, tanning, dog. He was wearing Speedos, bro. Nobody was wearing. We have never seen nobody wear Speedos before.
Is it high school?
No, we're elementary school kids. This is
Elementary?
he's at the fuck, bro. He grew up in Mexico City, bro. He's rich.
He's in a Speedo as a kid?
This is the way they dress over there. That's how. There's no swim trunks, I guess, for him.
Oh, weird.
So he's just standing there, bro,
I'm too
man.
fat for that shit.
And we didn't know about this. Where's that guy that he's over there tanning, bro, in the Riviera?
What the fuck? How long was he with you?
2 weeks, bro.
Was he like blown away? Like, where the fuck am I? I thought I was going to
Bro, he
Fresh
never
Prince.
complained. He just took it like a soldier.
What a badass.
But he was, you know, he's not used to sharing, you know, because he gets whatever he wants. My brother never told no for anything when it was over there. Like, can I have that big ass Coke? Yeah. Could we get some of this? Yeah. He had his own room, bro.
That's
His own
cool.
television with remote control. There was no room. The only TV we had was in the living room, bro. And
Yeah,
it was
for
only
sure.
it only played 2 channels, UHF and VHF.
Do you remember the click ones? Oh, that shit was kind of sick. I like that. Yeah, to see everything flip
Sit
by.
right on the floor.
I remember that shit.
Dude, this dude bought an ice cream, and he didn't share it, bro. There were like 4 of us.
Get the fuck out of here.
That shit was melting in his hand, dude.
Sharing ice cream.
And I remember looking at him. All right, motherfucker. We'll see what happens.
Oh, fuck, culture shock. But he took it, so
And
that's
then
cool.
the next day, we had like a reunion with all the students from that foreign exchange, and my brother took me. We had like a big picnic. Then that kid we were with, he got into a fight with a foreign exchange student from Mexico. Like, I guess they have beef all the way from Mexico.
Damn.
So they're over here in LA going at it, bro. They started fighting, man, and our guy got his ass beat, dog.
Oh.
And I kept thinking, and I remember I told him, man, you know, if you would have shared that ice cream, that guy right now would be sucking crying right now. Just remember that.
Life lesson.
And I told him, bro, you would have shared that ice cream. Ooh.
Would have helped you, fool.
That's shit. That's what he learned in America.
Yo, so my question, as we said earlier, you made it all the way through high school? You were a regular student that you see in the movies? The regular guy?
Yeah,
that's
man,
great. That's tight. No, that's great.
All my friends were like, they were like hanging. They were not really in gangs, but they were up to no good. But they were not a gang yet.
Hold on. Were you born here? Or you were born
I
in
was
Mexico?
in Mexico. Snuck in fair and square.
Where?
You guys had we've had a lot of
We've
had multiple East LA stories on here. People do not have like, no, it was like I had good family and shit. And you guys came from a different country and shit.
My dad, I think he snuck into America in before 1978 or 77. He snuck over here. I think he came in a trunk of a car.
Oh damn.
Yeah.
My grandpa used to sneak people too.
And then we came here. My dad was already established, for a year and a half, I guess. He had a good job already in Mexico, man. The people who came from Mexico, man, are coming with skills, That's why, man, like, it's tough when you complain about the immigrants. Well, they come over here and they already got jobs. Yeah, man, they come over here with 10 years of experience in that job they're doing already, you know? Yeah, he might put in bricks, but man, he was putting bricks in Mexico too, Nobody got to tell him nobody got to show him how to do it,
Yeah.
So my dad came with skills. He was like a welder and a metal shop worker already in Mexico. So when he came over here, he easily got a job, man. I don't know what kind of idea he had, but my mom told me that my dad was, when they were building the Panama Canal in Panama, it was like an American project, bro. Really? They dug out the hole in Panama, but the pieces of it were made all over America. And my dad's job was welding part of that tunnel that they were going to take on a boat to Panama.
Wow. That's some historical ass shit right there.
Yeah, so some of the Panama Canal was made in right here in Norwalk somewhere.
No shit.
For Pike Metal, I think.
Damn.
That's sick, dude. Yeah, like you're saying, you had to sneak over here?
My mom, we got busted trying to sneak in like 2 times.
How old were you?
I was 4, maybe 5 or 6.
You remember that shit
3.
then?
But I was there with my 2 little brothers and my mom with a smuggler, I guess, YOE Coyote.
Yeah.
We were in his car. We were in the back seat, and we made it to the border. And then there was a checkpoint, like I guess the sheriffs of San Clemente. They decided to have their own roadblock on the 5 freeway, because I guess the people that were complaining too many illegal were coming in.
Damn. So this doesn't happen no more. I've never seen that.
That was back in the days, right? Yeah. They set up a roadblock there. It was not there no more. And we got busted right there, and they put us in the jails. Me and my little brother went to this jail, and my mom went to this jail, and the guy that was driving, they let him go because I guess he was an American citizen. He's an American citizen. And the reason they let him go now, I think about it, because they're not really border agents, so they have no right to ask or detain,
a citizen.
No matter what. They have no evidence of anything. So they just said, we didn't rat him out. Hey, he's a coyote. We just shut up. Yes. We went to jail and they let him go.
So he just basically takes your money. If we make it, we make it.
Yeah.
That's whack.
3
times?
Well, he did take us to America. So that was.
He's the same one that got you here?
The second time, I don't remember how far we got. I just know we made it back. And then the third time, my aunt, she said that, okay, we're going to cross, but your brother has to be a little girl. And I said, we were little kids. We don't know. This is a meeting the old adults had behind our backs. So my little brother, I started noticing he was wearing a dress for about a week.
Wait, so he can cross? Because I've seen your stand-ups, obviously.
Yeah.
And is this the Patty one?
Yeah.
This is a real story?
So he was for about a week.
I thought it was a fucking joke.
No.
I thought you were fucking around. You dressed up a little boy to look like a little girl.
Not me, my aunt.
Not me. No, I got you.
So for about a week, he's practicing. My name is Pati. Me llamo Pati. What's your name? They're like kind of like Argo. We're getting ready. That movie Argo, where they went in, they fled Iran, with fake passports.
I haven't seen it.
So we had our characters on. So I don't know what my aunt did, but she showed they showed the immigration, the forms, and they asked my brother, "What's your name?" My name is Pati, and we crossed the border, and then we went to. I remember going to Carson, city of Carson, and there was a living room. There were like 5 bedroom in a living room, and every bedroom had a different Mexican family, and they were all going to go. And then I think that was a hub.
Yeah, the headquarters.
The headquarters. Because there were people coming in and out, bro, like in and out. Like we went and they dropped us off in Boyle Heights. Like we had a place to go. And then there was these people here were going to Norwalk. And then like there were some people that were going to actually go all the way to Chicago. And then some people were going to go to Texas. So they were all going different places. Like for them, it was like their first trip of their first stop on their way to their destination.
Man, that's scary as fuck. Jesus. Have to experience this as a little kid. Yeah or no? Or did you just take it?
You're a little kid, man. You're just looking up. They're grabbing your hand. You know, you're being dragged everywhere.
Was your mom scared? Like, what was her whole? Where was she at during all this? Like,
my mom was already here. We were just waiting for her to grab us.
She went ahead too.
So it was literally just us. You,
just us, my 3 little brothers, and then my aunt dropped us off at that place.
Woo. So you're just trying to link back up with your ma in America. Last time you saw her was in Mexico.
Yeah.
Wow.
Because she went on and we met her in Carson and we went to that. That's when we started living together in Boyle Heights.
Damn, before cell phones, before all that shit.
Before all that, man.
You just started a life. They just dropped you off in Boyle Heights and said, this is where you live now.
You're going to go to Sheridan Elementary, kid.
Wow. That's how you started it. Wow, man.
Do you remember Mexico being like so shitty that it was like desperate to get here?
No. I remember Mexico when I was a little kid. I remember my uncle. He would pack up. He had a truck, and there was people picking cotton. And where we live, like a bunch of Mexican people, they're picking cotton, you know, and they put them in sacks. Then my uncle would put all the sacks in his big ass truck and take them wherever they have to go. But real algodón, bro, like fucking cotton picking, brother.
No shit.
And I remember when I was a little kid, they sent me to go buy tortillas, I guess. And I was like 4, I guess 3. And I remember playing with the money and shit, and I lost it, bro. So I was afraid already they're gonna beat my ass. So I snuck it back into the house, and I hid under the bed for like 6 hours, bro.
While they're looking for you?
Oh, they're looking for me, bro. They were looking for me, and every hour that passed, I guess they kept looking for me, and then finally I came out of the bed. I came out of the bedroom, you know, and man, I got the ass beating of my life. I always thought that was weird, eh? We were so worried we couldn't find you to beat your ass.
Yo, it's the relief, and the relief like, you're okay? I'm gonna fuck you up.
Bro,
now.
It was like, my dad wasn't even there. It was my aunt, my grandfather, and my grandmother, and my mom. They took turns beating my ass. It was like a battle royal, bro, yeah.
The fuck out of a little kid?
They beat the fuck out of me, bro.
You never did it again, though.
Yeah. I used to follow my mom said that I used to follow my dad to work all the time. And like he would tell me to turn around and go home, you know, but I was like a stray dog, you know when you tell your dog to go home, but he keeps following you. And I remember I followed my dad, he said turn around, like he threw a rock or something, like go back.
What the fuck?
You know? And so I remember I hid, and then I forgot how to get to his job, and I forgot how to get home. So I snuck into this variety show, I think, like a movie theater play, but they had like a women dancing. And I was backstage, bro, just checking them out. And who is this kid? Hey, there was a movie playing.
Is she 4 or 5 years old?
I was like 3 or 4. Then I remember watching the movie playing, and I went back home. My mom said, "Where the fuck you been?" And whipped my ass. And the next day they tied me up to the gate.
Damn, I don't want to come to fucking America too. God damn.
They tied me up to the gate, bro, like a fucking fucking chicken.
They really tied you to the fence?
Yeah, with my ankle. My mom did. I remember my mom did it.
To my ankle.
Because I was leaving all the time, bro. Like, dude, if you were not watching me, I will bone out, bro. I'm gonna take
I got
all
a
that
3-year-old. A 3-year-old is not meant to be out.
I understand.
Wandering and shit.
I will bone out, dude. Like, I was like if I was kind of kid, dude, that if we're at a shopping looking for clothes, I will hide inside the jackets, bro. You never see me again.
That's terrifying.
That shit's fun.
That's the most terrifying shit.
For you had a 3-year-old.
They just disappear in those goddamn clothing racks.
Bro. And then I will take off and then fall asleep somewhere, bro. So then,
oh hell no. See, my mom and dad were not good parents. They left me one time at fucking kindergarten Halloween thing. They left me for like 45 minutes till they realized they forgot me. I fell asleep in a fake treasure chest.
Your little innocent hidings where it's so that they just didn't
Forgot a
notice.
whole
and
kid.
shit.
You only got 2.
They
Damn.
forgot you.
Forgot me for over 30 minutes, bro.
Damn.
I learned this. My mom told me this. My brother Fernando, the one that was Pati, we're already legally here. We're already resident aliens, you know. And my dad took us to Mexico. We're in Ensenada, bro, Rosarito, Mexico. And we're filling up the gas station, putting up gas. My dad leaves my little brother in Rosarito, and we're already in Tijuana, bro.
What? Did you guys notice?
I didn't know that. My mom said, "¿Dónde está Fabricio?" We call him Fabricio. Where Fabricio at? And my mom told me that they turned around and they went back to the gas station and he was still standing there.
How old?
Dude, he was 2.
What the fuck?
2 or 3, dog.
Lucky you didn't run off.
He was just standing there, bro, like still waiting. Like he must have been alone for a good hour and a half.
Damn.
It's terrifying.
That's a tough
Also,
little
the gas
kid, though.
station, bro.
It's tough. I would have lost my mind getting left like that. Fuck no. I'd be scared as shit. I just realized I haven't smoked. I haven't even lit this thing.
Dude, when I was a kid, that was my main thing, bro. Getting lost, leaving my family in Disneyland, bro, and going on my own. When I was
You were
8.
that kid. Oh no, I would have had to tie you.
Like
to the fence,
accidentally?
Hell no, bro. I'll be like wandering around, like I'm gonna go look at this, and then they disappear on me. And instead of going to Lost and Found, I'll just start getting out of the ride by myself with a like I'm with him, you know, I'm with her.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
It's fucking Macaulay Culkin over here.
Basically, yeah. That's what I'm saying.
Life, bro.
Uh-huh.
Now for me,
Well,
dude, that shit's scary as fuck. When I was in the mall one time, this was scared me. I was like 4 years old. Everyone always like hold your kid's hand. Like now, you don't let your 3-year-old go to the store to buy tortillas.
You don't let your 3-year-old go to a bathroom alone.
No, fuck
Seriously.
no, hell no, not now.
Literally.
Shit, when I was a little kid, I was 5. I remember kids will take a load. 5-year-old kids would take a note to the liquor store.
Yeah.
It's okay to sell my kids cigarettes.
Uh-huh.
Oh damn, no, I
Yeah,
never did
They're
that.
for daddy.
I never did that.
Yeah.
No, I was in line at fucking Sbarro's at the mall, and I'm standing there, and some teenager girl, probably like 18, just grabs my arm, and starts pulling me toward the door, and I'm pulling back. I'm like 3, and I start screaming, "No!" And no one's doing nothing. And she gets me almost to the door, out the door, 40 yards away. I'm screaming in the mall.
Shut up.
Yeah. And then she looks down and she almost starts crying. And then some little boy dressed in the exact same clothes as me runs up. She thought I was her little brother. She's trying to almost kidnap my ass out the line of Sbarro's. And I lost my place in line. Pissed.
Dude, Jesus.
Pissed.
I was doing
Merced Mall.
So random.
crazy. I was doing a show. I forgot where. Probably Virginia, somewhere in Virginia, and some guy that hooked us up with some bud. You know, he came out and we're just smoking with him on the patio of the hotel, and we just started talking about LA because he said his dad was in LA, you know, and baby mama, right? So baby mama problem with his dad, you know, and his mom, and he said that his mom was going through some problems, you know, and she was over there with his little sister living in LA or LA, I guess. So he went to go grab her because the mom was all drugged out, you know. So he went over there to the house, kicked the door down, grabbed the little girl, and just took her with him. And they've been raising her ever since. He took the wrong girl.
Get the fuck out of here. I hope that was a joke, bro.
No joke. He told me his dad took the wrong girl.
Not his daughter?
Not his daughter, bro.
Damn.
But it was just another little girl that was living in a crackhead house, bro, with crackheads.
Oh, got you. Oh,
But
that's
she was there to
sad.
grab his daughter, but he ended up grabbing the other girl.
That's sad.
So they just been, that girl doesn't really have parents either, so they just been raising her.
Little kids get abandoned like that. That's sad as fuck.
Yeah. I think about that all the time when I look at my kids.
Damn, that's what you think. I
I
would
just
never
think
leave
like,
you to
damn,
crack
you guys
house.
got it. You guys got it so good. You're just like,
Oh yeah. They're
such
on
a
iPads
delicate
and dunking
balance.
and
So many
shit.
kids don't have it like that.
You have kids?
Yeah.
Yeah,
I have
got
kids.
3.
I have a 2-year-old grandson that,
No
gets in,
shit.
that gets in trouble already in school.
Do you really? What? How old's your kid that has a kid?
I have kids when I was in high school, bro. You know, I had
Oh no shit! Damn.
I got a girl pregnant in high
30.
school, bro, and I was young, bro, and immature, like every high school kid, every junior high school kid, you know.
So you were doing some crazy shit in high school.
I remember she told me I was fuck.
I wasn't doing drugs.
She told me I was at every house party, bro, trying to get my grind on.
The only one not drunk and shit.
Yeah, bro. I remember she told me, Felipe, I'm pregnant. And I remember saying, man, that's fucked up. That you're going to raise a baby by yourself.
Yo, how old were you?
Like 17.
She didn't find the comedy in that.
But you know what? When I won Last Comic Standing, she got me for child support.
No.
She became the last baby mama standing.
Yo, I'm glad you can make fun of getting got like
For
that.
real,
I
bro.
heard you say that.
I paid it all, bro. Like the kids were over 18. She didn't have to share it with them. It was all hers.
Really?
Oh, shit. Wait,
so,
hold on. She saw you on TV and realized it then?
No, she probably knew who I was, but she didn't know I was going to blow up like that. Man, she probably had all her friends voting for me, man. Vote for my baby daddy.
Yep.
We're trying to get white tennis shoes for everybody.
Kids.
Damn, you still owe it even though the kid is beyond 18?
Yeah,
You can't
bro,
just cut the kid a check?
Anybody out there who owes child support, I suggest you go to a place called United Fathers of America if you're looking for help. That's the only place that's going to help a baby daddy. United Fathers of America. They help you go get your child support reduction. They'll help you get visitations. And most of the lawyers they use are women, so you have a woman fighting for you. Because the way it looks bad when you have a man lawyer and you're trying to fight a woman and shit in court.
Get lower payments.
Yeah.
Yeah, I get it.
But I didn't go through that, bro. I said, screw it, you know.
Here's the advice. I didn't fucking do it.
I didn't do it, but don't make my mistake. So,
damn. So you won Last Comic Stand. She went, no.
I used to have jokes about it, bro. I met my daughter on Facebook.
Did you? What
Yeah.
do you mean?
She would leave messages. We didn't get the child support. I had to block her.
Yo, you had 2 kids with this lady?
2 of them, bro.
The same lady from high school, same girl?
Yeah, man.
When'd you have your daughter? Right after?
About a year, 2 years later.
Oh, shit.
And she's the one that has a baby right now.
Wow. So you really are grandpa. That's
Yeah,
crazy.
man. It's like I wasn't there to raise my daughter, but I'm here to raise her grandson now. And I'm going to have to because, I don't want to bring the show into a downer, but I'm a positive guy.
That's
My
tight.
daughter has terminal breast cancer. She was diagnosed with terminal breast cancer last December.
Your daughter?
Yeah.
Wait,
So-
your 30-year-old?
My daughter, from my son,
no.
my grandson, yeah. So she's like going through the treatments right now, and it got in her bones already, So she just she just finished her first therapy, her first chemo. So we're just not waiting for the second one, She lost her hair and her eyebrows. Damn. Yeah. So I've been watching the baby a lot, because she's always tired, So this helps. I give her a lot of this.
Yeah, I'm sorry for that.
No, man, hey, man, this is life, I'm glad that I'm in a position where I could help, help her, I have, because of what I do, stand-up comedy. I'm home a lot, I'll go home out of town on the weekends. And,
Especially this past year, I would imagine.
yes, and my daughter found out that she had cancer when she was living in Sweden with her boyfriend.
Doing what?
No, she had a boyfriend, who lived in Sweden, and they were living together.
What a random place to live.
I know, right?
What the?
She was over there for 2 years, and he hooked up with this guy, and my grandson is half Persian, half Mexican in Sweden.
Really?
Poshkahani, that's his last name.
I don't think I've ever heard of that
I've never.
combo before.
Nah. I've heard of Sweden. Like, that place is nice as fuck. I never heard anybody living from there.
Yeah, man, it's really nice. And she would live with him during the pandemic.
Oh, so this is recent that you're saying this?
Yeah, just recent. So she left Sweden. She left full health, 100% full health to come over here.
Damn.
But she's doing good over here, man. She gets her chemo done, and yeah, doing good.
Fuck, that's rough, dude. Yeah, no, my uncle went through that last year. Yeah, it wasn't good. Yeah.
You know, it's funny. When I was, I remember I went to the to watch a documentary for this woman who had she had cancer. I don't know if it was breast cancer, but she had cancer. But the documentary was about her going all natural without chemo.
Oh, nice.
And she was gonna do it on her own with natural foods. Very painful, by the way, to go through this. But she did it. She beat it. You know, she beat it. You know, she beat the cancer with going through. She must have did like a weird type of chemo, but she didn't do the chemo that everybody does. She did all organics and fruits. And I remember sitting there with this actor. I don't know if you know who Pepe Serna is. He comes out in American Me.
Which character?
He's the one that comes out. Hey, so you're gonna come out tonight? Eh? He's the first guy that stabs him.
The mean one.
The mean one, yeah. He played Mundos. Well, I remember we were watching a documentary. He looked over. He goes, "Fuck that! I did the chemo."
Oh hell no!
So he went through chemo for it.
The natural way, I think, sounds like the way to go. Honestly,
tough.
What was the high alkaline diets and shit?
Yeah.
Alkalized everything, all greens, RSO, CBD.
That's tough. It's like at that point, it's like I don't know. I mean, shit.
Because your dad went through this too.
Yeah, there wasn't nothing natural about. He just went for the straight up medical treatment options and shit. There was no other real options, but you know, it was a back and forth for a long time.
For a long time, huh?
Yeah, 8 years.
Yeah, my daughter was going to City of Hope, but now she transferred to the Valley on one closer. So yeah, man.
Well, good. Well, good. I mean, I hope everything works out. Just try the high alkalized diet, high pH water. I've watched a lot of documentaries. I've seen this really help out.
I know, man. And you don't even think about it, man. If you're a woman listening, man, or a chubby guy with big titties, I say go get a diagram. Diagram? No. Monogram, eh?
Mammogram.
Mammogram. Monogram, eh? Yeah, I'm going to draw on my boobs, eh? Yeah, so it's funny, man. Like my grandson, like you know, cause you know he's 2 years old. He's been through a lot, you know, moving to another country.
Yeah,
he was speaking Swedish over there. Now he has to speak full English, you know, because his grandmother over there was speaking just Swedish, and his dad.
And now he comes over here.
Switch.
You over here.
And then and now it's fucking English. And then you put him in school, and he was moving around a lot. So it's tough on a 2-year-old kid, man. But the school he's at, they're very patient, you know, and
like a daycare.
No, Montessori school.
For 2 years.
You go there from 2 years old to 6th grade.
I never heard that in my life. 2 years
Yeah, you gotta
old.
find them, bro.
Yeah, those are nice schools. They serve like real lunches, like an actual.
Oh, damn.
And it's like
all this shit.
Yeah.
No peanuts, everybody.
Yeah, it's like
peanut-free place.
it's nice.
So damn, I didn't know you had kids. That must be my age then.
Yeah, man.
Right? Fucking 1980, late 80s, early 90s.
I didn't consider it. I wouldn't have even thought about that.
Damn, fool, you wear it well. I didn't realize you were having kids that's a long time ago.
I know, right? People look at me and go, man, you look good, Felipe. I know, bro. I look like a 30-year-old guy who needs a nap, huh?
Yeah. I'm not putting it past it. I gotta be honest.
So you said you were acting when you started doing stand-up. Which were you really getting after?
No, I was doing stand-up first. I didn't start acting or getting into acting until 2005.
Oh, what?
I started taking acting classes. Well, in 2005, I was I auditioned for the Montreal Comedy Festival in Montreal, Canada, and I made it.
It's a big deal.
So I went over there with a bunch of other comedians, and I was showcased with a bunch of young comics. I killed it, and I was signed by an agency, man, UTA.
Oh yeah.
United Talent Agency.
Yeah.
And they took me to, man, I wasn't ready, dude. I was not an actor. I was not even going to acting classes, but they were taking me to they were taking me to auditions. And I was messing them all up. I went to audition for Nacho Libre, bro. But not for Nacho Libre. I auditioned for one of the priests.
Oh, see, that's thick.
And I remember, man, when I saw the guy who got the part, he goes, fuck, how come I didn't do it like that? I've had diarrhea. You know?
Oh, the old man.
Yeah, I've had diarrhea, you know? I could have done it like this. I haven't taken a shit since Easter's.
Yo, I'm so glad you said that. I was going to tell you, I want to bring up a segment to certain guests. Like, I got one question. Can you remember the first time you shit your pants in public? And I feel like since you said that, you're going to remember the first, because it's like, it happens more than once in your life. As a kid, and then maybe as an adult. But do you remember the first time?
Bro, when you take a shit in your pants in a classroom, your face looks like you just blocked a kick to the face. You're like this.
Yo, you shit in the classroom?
Oh, God.
I didn't.
You had to think about that one.
No, I don't think I ever shit in my pants, but only on drugs. You know, that's normal.
What drugs?
Coke, you know, you get a bad Coke with too much of that.
In a classroom?
No, not in class. As an adult.
I don't Coke in a class.
You got to throw your underwear,
You say Coke, you shit your pants?
With bad Coke, bro, like I had too much of that baby powder or something.
Really? I never had it like that. I'm from up there. It's all meth cut up.
Yeah, man.
Meth
The
and
Coke, they cut it with baby whatever.
Laxatives.
Laxatives, yeah.
Oh, ugh. What the fuck? That sounds disgusting.
Man, you're doing bumps and taking that and massive diarrhea, bro.
Oh, sweating, smoking cigarettes, talking too much. That sounds like a terrible night. So you don't remember the first time you ever shit your pants in public?
I don't remember the first time I shit in my pants. Probably farted and shit in my pants. I didn't know what it was, man. Brr. I remember throwing the underwear away and somebody catching me.
I remember I shit my pants at a taco shop waiting for the bathroom after soccer practice.
Oh, like that. That kind of no. I don't think that ever happened. I peed on myself.
I just had to ask, man. I feel like you're the guy who goes, yeah, I remember it was like Kentucky Fried Chicken, and I was waiting in line, like my shit.
Bro, I peed on myself, and I remember I jumped the gate, bro, and I went to a laundromat, bro, and I put my clothes in somebody's dryer when they were drying when they left.
So you had no clothes on as you're fucking doing it?
Yeah, I just wrapped myself with one of the plastic trash bags and just waited for my pants to dry.
How old were you?
Damn.
I was like 9 or 10, 11.
Oh, you see, you still have time to wait till high school so nobody remembers. I get that. I'm talking about.
But I farted in class. That was more embarrassing, bro.
I did that in second grade. I remember everybody staring.
I farted in class. There used to be a kid that used to bully me from second grade or fifth grade. And then.
Wait, he used to bully you?
Yeah, just like bully me. Like if there's like a puddle of mud, like he'll throw it in my head, you know, stuff like that. But not really like grab me and stuff, but like he'll do stupid shit like that.
Yeah.
And I would just ignore it, you know. But that one day, man, I farted in class real hard. And it stunk, bro. And they said, this fool just took a shit. This fool just farted. And I got so embarrassed, dog, that he yelled it out. That I grabbed him by the shirt and started punching the shit at him, bro. I didn't fart, motherfucker. You fucking shitty motherfucker. And I just started punching him repeatedly, bro, to the police, the fucking, the teacher stopped me, bro. And after that, he stopped bullying me, bro. Like, I don't give a fuck. I was like, you could bully me, call me gay, throw dirt in my face, but don't say I shit in my pants. I'd rather get remembered the guy that was a pussy than the guy who's shitting his pants.
Yo, that's some
You don't want to be
shit,
man, bro. That stays forever, bro.
That's the real shit. You can't shit your pants, and you can't fucking be a bitch. Other than that, everything
I'd rather
will
be a
go
bitch
away.
than a guy who's shitting his pants, bro. Because you're a bitch, you could ride that shit, bro.
Yeah, you can still
move out of town.
land a girl if you're a bitch. Some dumb bitch will fucking date you. But if you're the guy that shits your pants at assembly,
I have friends, bro, that will shit in their pants, and you start smelling it, and you try to like smell behind them, and they get forward. They move forward.
oh, why?
Because they shit in their pants, bro.
Why do you have homies shitting in their pants?
But then I didn't know, you know, just growing up, you smell it. Hey, somebody shit in their pants. They're probably you, eh?
What were your homies doing?
Yeah.
What's up, everybody? It's that time again. This is the mid-roll ad read. Thank you guys again so much for supporting everything, supporting our sponsors, supporting Manscaped. As always, guys, hit www.manscaped.com/YOLA. You can click the link in the description on our YouTube channel right below in description, or you can click the links on Spotify, Apple, Google Podcasts. Anywhere you watch us, we have the link for Manscaped. Remember, that gives you 20% off plus free shipping. You guys already know the deal. This is Manscaped. In my opinion, the #1 male grooming kit, male grooming products in the world. I personally use this. My homie standing over there on his phone personally uses this shit. Thank you guys again so much for using the code, using the link. 100%. You guys are helping out so much. We're seeing people buy it. We're seeing people use the code, so thank you. This is the newest product from Manscaped. This is the Lawnmower 4.0. It's a sensitive area, guys. It's a sensitive subject, so be careful. Don't cut your dick open. You like that one, Marty? You like that one? So you'll be happy to know this is 100% skin safe. This is not going to pinch. It's not going to cut you because we've all been there. It's not fun. It's a real part of life. And if you've never shaved yourself, damn, son. I don't even know where to go with that. Just damn, son. This has wireless charging, guys. This has a light on it for all you blind ass fools out there. This has a light on it. And as you know, it's waterproof. That's the biggest selling point for me. This is waterproof. You guys know, from guy to guy, you guys know it's a sensitive fucking area. So as always, guys, we just want to say shout out to our sponsor. Thank you so much to Manscaped. Go to www.manscaped.com/YOLA or click the link, like I said, in the descriptions or anywhere you watch the podcast. As always, that's 20% off plus free shipping. As always, thank you for supporting. Thank you for using the links. Back to the episode. Yo, what?
I've had girls fart in my face. All
purpose?
coked out, bro. And I was coked out.
Coked out.
You're out there eating ass, bro, with your fucking, like, with all coked out and shit.
You keep going?
You keep going like a soldier, bro. Because it ain't your coke, bro. You want more.
Oh, man. So you used to fucking dabble in drugs. That's one of my questions. Do you used to fuck with drugs heavy?
Yeah, man. Before I went to rehab, I was a crackhead, you know.
Oh, shit. You fuck with drugs heavy.
Yeah, man. I used to smoke crack out of a fucking little ratchet, a little metal thing.
Oh, you were that fool. Yeah, I bet you were bald-headed and skinny at the time, too.
No, I was a little bald, but I wasn't that skinny, man.
No?
Because I would eat after it.
That's how I was with coke. Yeah, I only smoked crack once. Like, once that I'd seen. It was the worst feeling ever, man. I don't know how you... Explain to me, what did you like about it?
I don't know. The power it gave me. You just feel good, man. Like, all your problems you think you had go away. Eh? You know what? They're still there, but on cocaine, you feel like you could handle it. Eh? Like if you had a lot of problems, and you do cocaine, with cocaine, you know the problems are there, but cocaine is lying to you and telling you that you could solve them right away. I got this. We're gonna handle this, but you know you're crackhead.
Yeah.
That's why, man. Like, I wish that I could do cocaine, just to the point. You know, like when you do cocaine, you do cocaine, but then this is part of when you're partying with your friends, and you and I or him, and we're drinking, and there's a point when we're partying where you're coming up with business ideas, bro.
Yeah.
We should start off this business, bro. You're right. We should do another bump.
Yeah.
I wish I could do cocaine just to that moment,
and then stop,
and just stop and really break down the ideas of how to start the business, bro.
That's
how to
real
get a loan.
shit. That's
all right, man. You're gonna fucking call up the bank tomorrow, okay? Call them right now, and we're gonna do this. I'm gonna look for a space, and we're gonna do this, right? But nah, man. What happens is you keep doing more cocaine. Then your friends hit you up, but whatever to that business. Shut up. That was 6 days ago. We're trying to break into this house right now.
I'm trying to sell my refrigerator.
Like, if you could just do enough cocaine just to get to the point where you want to start a business and stop.
Academic bumps.
Yeah.
That's hilarious.
Financial lines.
Because I saw a movie, bro. I saw a Dutch movie. It was nominated for an award. It was called, Another Round. It was called Another Round, like another round of drinks. Mm-hmm. And these older Dutch guys in their 50s, they got together and they started drinking together and writing down notes how the alcohol felt at this hour. How do you feel at this hour? And they're all professors at a high school. They're all professors at a high school, and they're giving out awards, giving out assignments. And then they got to the point where they're most creative. So they only drank to the part where they got creative, where they got the confidence to really open up and really run a class, to give them that extra edge. So they were all doing it just to get to the edge. And their classes, they became popular teachers. The students were all into them. And then even the soccer coach, bro, was doing it. But then, like everything else, they started abusing it, and then they fell out. So my thing, my joke is, I wish you could do enough cocaine just to get creative,
That's cool.
You know what I mean? Get to the point where you want to write a book and rewrite it,
And then you actually write
Instead of eating the pages, they.
Yeah,
that
I
shit.
used to do fucking coke for maybe like 5 or 6 years total. But if you're saying you're smoking crack, were you smoking coke or smoking crack?
Crack, bro.
Damn, rocks, actual rocks.
Rocks, bro. Like where the difference between a cocaine addict and a
Completely
crackhead.
different.
Hell yeah, bro. A crackhead, cocaine, you know, like, all right, your friend will tell you, you know what, I'm going to stop now, eh? And you say, yeah, I'm going to stop too. But then he goes to sleep and you do his coke. But in the morning you tell him, listen, man, I'm sorry, man, I just cannot stop. But the crackhead is different, man. A crackhead, you tell him I'm going to stop, and he goes, yeah, I'm going to stop too. But then he'll smoke all your shit. But then in the morning, he's helping you look pretty.
Damn.
That sounds like
a good way to put that. I like that.
That's a meth head too, eh?
Yeah, they're scandalous.
Bring the worst out of people is what you're saying.
Yeah,
the worst.
man.
My dad used to do crank for like 18, 19 years. My dad's the functioning one, that like truck driver, always there, always on time. Sleep for 3 days because he's been up for 6 type shit. But he always worked. So I didn't know my dad was so fucked up until I got, when I always said like I was trying to smoke weed on the other side of the house and he was trying to like snort crank on the other side of the house. And I thought I was sneaking around, but really he was like, oh, he's smoking weed? All right, I'm going to go do some crank. That's how I compare
Were you
that
doing
shit.
stand-up while you were like addicted to crack and shit?
I was sober for 10 years. And then I, like nothing. And then I fell off the wagon in Bakersfield, California.
Of course, Bakersfield.
I was doing a gig there, and right after the show, this DJ, he asked me if I wanted a drink, and I wasn't drinking. I said, all right, I'll take a drink. Took 3 shots. Then he asked me if I wanted a bump. Oh, I thought you never asked. So then I did that, and then I was up all night. The next day I was hungry. I ate the fattest breakfast burrito at Rick's Burgers. And then I thought I was going to stop, but 3 days later, I drank again and I partied again. Then after that, I was stopped for 3 days, and the next you know, I'm up for 5 days, bro. Over there hanging out
After 10
hanging out on
years?
Drew Street over there by the avenues.
Damn, dude, so
Just
fast.
like that. 10
Slipped so
10 years
fast.
after a show.
Yeah, man. It's like every drug addict lies to themselves and says that, you know what, this time I'm going to do it right. No, you're going to do it all wrong. You know, no matter where you left off, the last time you stopped, that's where you're going to start up again. Like if you're dirty and nasty and smelling like shit, the last time you stop doing drugs, you're going to be dirty and smelly and nasty the next time you start up again. Within a week, you'll be back.
Oh,
It's like you never left.
damn, dude, it's so sad, bro.
That's what happened to me, man. Like, so then I was doing stand-up comedy and smoking crack.
For real.
Yeah, man. When I was in Montreal, I found crack in Montreal.
So you were actively going out, getting gigs and smoking crack. Nobody knew?
Nobody knew.
What a life to live like that.
I remember in Montreal, I wanted to buy some, you know, I was all pumped up after my good set. And I didn't speak French. They speak French in Montreal. But I met a paisa there, a Mexican dude.
Get the fuck out of
There was
here.
a Mexican dude right there, bro.
Where'd
He
you
was
meet
just
him?
standing there. And I spoke to him in Spanish. Hey, güey, háblale a este güey que quiero comprar algo. No hablo francés.
Yo, hold on. No Spanish over
Hey,
here.
man,
I don't
hey,
speak
help
Spanish,
me out
bro.
here, man. I want to buy stuff. I don't speak French.
So
So he
he
went
got you
over there,
crack?
man, and he spoke French with the Mexican accent.
Weird.
And he came over there and he brought the guy with me and he introduced him to me and he spoke to me in English and it was dawn after that. I gave that guy 10 euros for helping me and that was it.
Wow. Damn, so you're just cracked out.
It
Going
can't
to
be easy when
shows?
you're on stage in a foreign country too.
No, man, I would wait till after the show. And
Oh,
I'll
get
just
your shit done
disappear.
first.
I'll disappear.
Got you. Well, I mean, you're getting your shit done, but when did you realize, like, what the fuck? How long did that go on for? You're doing shows and doing hard, because coke, everybody fucking does coke besides Marty and me, I guess. Because I had to stop, man. I had to stop. I'm like, I was too fat. I can't be doing coke like this. I'm fat. I'll die. So when did you realize, like, holy shit, this is too much? Because if you're on tour.
I think I was in Montebello, California, and I ran into an old friend of mine from Salvador. And like he was like a bit, I don't even know who he was. Just an acquaintance I knew, but I didn't know him as a drug addict. He didn't know me as a drug addict. We just know like, hey, what's up, man? You're funny. Oh, thanks for coming to my show. Oh, you're funny. That was it. Then he goes, hey, man, you want to party? All right. So I go to his house, dude, and we just partied for like 5 days. We partied from Wednesday night all the way to Monday.
Oh, damn.
Like it got so bad and he was like he worked at a pharmacy.
He's a pharmacist?
Yeah, so we were like doing blow and doing Xanax, but I never done Xanax. Yeah, we were trying to balance it out, bro. You know, you gotta protect that heart, cocksucker.
Fuck that.
So I couldn't stop. He couldn't stop. So he called up two of his big homies, and his two big homies came in and they cleaned us up, and they cleaned up the whole house, and they helped us get sober. And
wow.
They called my girlfriend for me to pick me up because I couldn't move my mouth. And that's it. I left his house and he went to rehab in El Salvador, and I haven't seen him since.
God damn.
You went to rehab too, I'm assuming.
No, I didn't go to rehab. I just continued. I said, bro, you remember when Ben Affleck, his last time he fell off the wagon and he was with his ex-girlfriend in the backseat crying like a little girl at a Jack in the Box or a Burger King?
I don't know about this.
He went in he fell off the wagon and went in a 5-day good run, bro, with
doing drugs?
Ben Affleck, yeah. He went in a 5-day run with an actress, just a girl that was trying to be an actress. And then, when he felt bad, he called up his ex-girlfriend to pick him up somewhere. And he was in the backseat crying, bro. You could see boogers coming out of his nose.
Damn,
crying,
TMZ.
bro.
Yeah.
And I was laughing, and I felt bad, for him because I've been there. I know what he's thinking about, man. He's probably promising him the world, eating a Jack in the Box burger in 2 bites.
Oh.
He
Sounds
feels
horrible.
like shit, bro. Everything's coming down in his life.
That's that low
And I've been
shit.
that low before. That's how low you get, bro. When you're in the backseat eating a burger, a sandwich, and your kid's looking at you like, man, daddy's eating that hamburger fast.
Yeah, like I told you,
That's
I used to
what- yeah.
catch my dad, man. My dad eat a whole Costco pizza. It's as big as this table. It's a fucking Costco pizza. I see my dad eat a whole thing and pass out for days. And that's when I realized, like, this motherfucker's on drugs.
Yeah.
I was a kid. But then I started doing drugs.
So were
Heavy
you
as
like
fuck.
doing drugs heavy on the road, or were you mainly just in LA? Like, doing
No, wherever, bro. Like on the road, after a good gig, if I have money, like I was spending my money on the dope.
Really? Getting spots like
I
that?
remember, man. I'm not bragging, man. It's all bad stuff, but you don't think about what you're doing. I remember, and I was doing a show in Dallas, and I was desperate, and I called up room service, and I ordered a spoon and a baking soda.
You trying to make crack? Damn, you fucked with the heavy like that.
Yeah, and they brought it, bro.
Wow.
And there was a security guard and the front desk. And I asked him, how come you brought him? Oh, he didn't believe me. You ordered a spoon and baking soda.
He didn't believe me. Only if you're desperate like that would you call for some shit like
Could you
that.
imagine?
Oh my God, you must have really wanted that. I mean, coke. I understand. If you smoke crack, it's not the same in
Not
any
the same.
fucking way, shape, or form. Like it's a whole different feeling, whole different thing. Everything's different.
If you smoke that crack, though, you got your shit. You're in your hotel room. How long until you're completely desperate for that next bit of crack, though? Is it like the next day or days later?
I think once from experience, like if I were to go on a 5-day bender, I would probably like feel like shit for like 8 hours, 9. I'll probably sleep for a day and a half, first of all.
yeah.
And then when I wake up, I'm starving and I feel like the biggest loser, and then like a day later, like my mind is telling me, you're fine, nobody knows you're a crackhead. You could conquer the world again.
Mm.
So then I start drinking again and then just go back. So we'll stop for about
Cycle.
3 days, 4 days, and then go back. Those are the worst type of crackheads, the
Function.
The ones that can function and party for 5 days and stop. Because the people that would party with are people that would just smoke crack every day.
Yeah. You're hanging out with the crowd, and they're like, "Oh, this fool's cool, nice, cool," and he'll come back in a few days. Don't trip. And they don't. When you're on drugs, 3 days, like, oh, I thought it was a few hours. You're spun the fuck. Well, you're on a different level. You're doing 5 days. You don't know
like,
where you're at.
When I think about it now, I'm like, wow, man, who has that much time to waste?
That's crazy.
I'm pretty sure you don't have 8 hours to waste like that. You don't have 3 hours to waste like that. I don't have 5 minutes to waste like that. But
That's
I guess
weird.
I don't know how much. There's like when I talk about it now, like how come you don't smoke crack no more? Well, that's so much shit to do now. Back then I had nothing to do.
Yeah. I mean, fucking boredom and time is the worst thing in the world, especially when you live in a bad neighborhood and you grow up around that shit.
What does it say? An idle mind is a devil's playground.
Something like that, right? Or idle hands or something like that, right?
Yeah. So in 2009, my wife, which is my wife now, my girlfriend, and she's like my business partner and manager, Lisa.
Good shit.
She, we spoke together. I'm gonna leave your ass, but I'm gonna leave your ass if you don't stop. But that could have never like worked, if I really wanted to stop. Because I could always say, well, I'm gonna stop and then still do it behind her back. But I really wanted to stop.
Oh, you were hiding it from her too?
You could only go for so long, man.
Wow.
So I stopped in 2009, and I got a movie, man, in 2009. I met a guy that wanted to grab my CD and make it into a movie.
Really?
Yeah.
What is it?
It's called I'm Not Like That No More. And it's a movie, and I'm the star of it, and Paul Rodriguez is my father. And
No shit.
in 2009, this guy paid me money. He paid me 4 figures for the rights to do my comedy into a movie. And I gave him the money. I gave him the CD. He wrote me a check. He hired a screenwriter and a director. And that guy transferred my stand-up comedy into an 80-minute movie, which I starred as Felipe Valenzuela. And my friend Edwin San Juan was my best friend in the movie. And we made a movie, bro. We shot it in 9 days. And I don't own the rights of it, but every once in a while on YouTube on Christmas, I release it.
No shit.
But I have a movie, bro. We shot it in 2009. And then in 2010, I went last comic standing. So everything after I sobered up, a lot of good things happened.
Started filling that time you had.
I won last comic standing, and then I went on the road for a long time. I remember one time I got a check, bro, from a club. I never made that much money, bro. I was like, they told me that they were gonna give me guaranteed $5,000 for the whole week.
Good shit.
And then they told me, and if you sell out the shows, we're gonna give you an extra $500. So I remember I sold out all the shows. They were letting people in free, but more people paid than people that wanted to get in for free.
No shit.
So I got a bonus there.
That's how your little run started.
So now when I go to that same club now, they gave me 85% of the door.
Wow.
Crazy.
Because I never said like, fuck you guys, pay me more.
You
I just grew with them, so they take care of me now.
Where's that at?
The Brea Improv, which I'm gonna be there in July.
Is this in LA?
Yeah, Brea Improv.
I've never been there.
Oh yeah. No, it's one of the big clubs around here.
Yeah, there's Brea, there's Irvine, there's Ontario,
Oh, Irvine.
there's Hollywood.
We're starting to have those talks about getting out and doing some live podcasts at these spots.
You should, bro. You have a big following.
Yo,
People
dude,
show up too, man.
support's real.
Yeah, man.
Sports, I think, well, you obviously know it's when you laugh, you can make someone laugh or somebody like feels it. It's like when you're a kid, I always become here, like, oh, the Simpsons are here. Oh, Bart wouldn't do that shit. But you know that person. You know everything about him, even though you never met him. I mean, it's a cartoon, but as for me, that's who I was like, oh, fuck yeah. So to give that feeling to somebody.
And he wants to really get into live comedy. So that's like the perfect way. I feel like the live podcast is a great way to dip your toe into actual live comedy with the format of the podcast and people, not that real expectation of like, I'm going to sit here and stare at you and you're going to make me laugh like there is with a stand-up show. You know, we did that for Fighter and the Kid early on, and it really brought the fans together.
Yeah, right. People go.
Yeah, so we'll see. You know, what's your thoughts on stand-up live comedy right now with the world opening back up?
Oh man, I'm so excited. People are so excited to go out. Man, like my last show I did was in South Padre Island. The show was supposed to start at 8:00. But there was so much traffic. There was only one bridge to go from Brownsville, Texas to South Padre Island. South Padre Island is like in the Gulf of Mexico. It's like, if I have to describe it, it's like this. Ocean here, ocean over there, and ocean over there, and ocean over there. Then there's a bridge that shows up from Brownsville, Texas. And Brownsville is right next to the border of Mexico.
Mm-hmm.
So you go to the Gulf of Mexico, South Padre Island, and man, it is fucking hot, bro. They started off with 500 seats sold out, and then they added more seats because of the COVID restrictions. Then it was 1,100. Then they opened it up to 3,000, bro.
What is it, an amphitheater?
Yeah. So we ended up having 2,000 people.
Damn,
instead.
good shit.
So the show was supposed to start at 8. It started at 9:35. And they kept telling me, hey, Felipe, man, there's still a lot of people in traffic over there. And I kept looking, and it looked like the movie of Field of Dreams.
I knew you were gonna say that.
It looked like that, bro. All you see is red
Yeah.
coming our way, and 100 degrees. And that was fun, man. People were loaded, bro.
When was this?
Last Saturday.
Oh, this is recent?
Yeah,
oh,
recently.
shit. It's
2,000
open.
people. No, there was no mask restrictions in South Padre Island. Like everywhere I went, I didn't wear a mask. And then when I wear a mask, they laughed at me. When I changed into a hotel room, this was the first hotel room I ever been to since the pandemic where the front desk was wearing no mask.
That's weird.
Getting back. It's weird, but it's getting back to life.
Was today the first day out here?
Today.
No, the 15th, no?
Today's
Tomorrow?
15th.
Oh, because today when I went to go buy that bread I brought you guys,
Yeah.
I asked that lady, should I put on my mask? And she told me no. You don't
Yeah,
have to.
same thing. Earlier, I was getting
Oh,
pizza. I
shit.
was like, "Damn, this is weird." Half and half with the mask in the pizzeria.
Ooh. It's getting back to life, though.
But I did shows during the pandemic. I think in August, I went to Oklahoma City.
How'd you perform? Like outside?
They were at half capacity with mask if you're drinking, and if you're laughing, put your mask on, and they were taking temperatures.
If you're laughing, put your mask on.
Yeah.
Did it feel like shit? Was it horrible, or did it not bother you?
Not for me, because I don't wear a mask on stage.
Well,
So
No, not see people's faces.
I felt bad because there was more people wanted to come, but they couldn't come in. But this is the funny part, man. We get there, we're wearing masks because they told us to wear masks, and right outside the club, there's a marijuana shop right there in Oklahoma City because marijuana is legal.
yeah, it's
Come on.
going. It's going.
So it's a marijuana shop. And as when we passed there, these guys wearing no masks. They go, hey, bro, you want to hit a bowl? And they passed me the bowl. And I said, nah. And I goes, my friend will hit it. So I left my friends there, and he hit both of those guys.
Oh.
And right across the street from the comedy club, there was a full-on country concert. No mask, all capacity. For Cody Wilson or Cody something. A country singer.
Damn. So the world's opening back up.
That was in July, bro. That was last July.
Wait, that was what the fuck?
Yeah, that was last August.
Damn.
Oh, you did say that. Damn. They were not giving a fuck.
That's
out
what
there.
I said, bro. What tour is he on? The COVID-free tour?
They don't
Yeah.
give a
Well,
fuck.
But everything in Oklahoma City was closed. Like the Dodgers, where the Dodgers play, Oklahoma City Dodgers. I tried to go there and get an OKC Dodgers shirt.
Oklahoma City Dodgers?
It's a minor league team, AAA.
Never heard of that.
That's where Kershaw come from. That's where Utley. That's where they all come from.
Oh,
Oklahoma
you're
City.
mad into baseball. You just named over
Yeah.
2 people right now.
So
I don't follow.
So I went over there to buy merch, fucking closed. I went to another place, closed. But we were open, and that country western concert was open. So
Fuck yeah. Everybody
and
has
there was
something
some
to do.
clubs in the city, bars that were open, but not the main things were open, like McDonald's. You had to drive
man,
through.
as a comic, you got to think about, like, you don't want people coming out to your show and then I went out to Felipe's show. Now I got COVID. I came home and killed my mom with the COVID. I mean, that happens. Like, that's been a huge thing. It almost killed comedy.
Yeah, it did, man. And I did a show in these are the cities I went to. I went to Florida. I went to Texas. But my craziest show where I was surprised they were open. I went to Portland, Oregon in November. And they had a curfew too. Nobody out at after 9.
Oh, I remember that.
Nobody out after 10, and no alcohol sold after 9 p.m. So all my shows were only 100 people a night. I had 2 shows every night, and the show below, believe me, we were out of there before 9.
Really?
And the whole city was shut down. Every night there was a fire somewhere in the city or a
Oh,
riot.
all those crazy
Yeah,
riots.
those-
That's
yeah.
right.
And it was
Portland
still
crazy.
November, bro. November. There was it was chaos. There was like no more tourists. The Pendleton store, they have a Pendleton store in Portland where they started, and they were only letting 2 people at a time inside with
This shit
masks.
got crazy. It's opening back up though. It's starting to feel. I see people outside. At first, I saw people at restaurants like, "Hey, go home, motherfucker." And now I'm like, "Hey, you guys want to go to a restaurant?" I feel like it's time to go.
Before everything closed, I hit up all the restaurants I wanted to go. My wife and I.
Nice. Where do you guys stay?
We went to we live in the valley, but we went to a restaurant, this vegan restaurant called La Pura Vida. Pura Vida, it's vegan.
Pura Vida. I went there last Thursday. You're talking about the one on Santa Monica?
Yeah.
I went there last Thursday. Oh, shit, a week ago. Almost.
Yeah, he knows all the best vegan spots.
Yeah.
Yeah, man. And then we went there and we had another place. And then after that, shut down.
You eat hella vegan shit?
Yeah.
Nice. Good shit.
So do you feel like you have to get back on the road for like a year before you're ready to do another special, or you feel like you got it in you now?
I think I could do it now, but it's not going to be the way I want it, but it's going to be funny. Yeah, because I wrote a lot of material during the pandemic.
And you're a grandpa now.
Yeah, so I wrote because I know that I didn't work from March to September. So I say that this is the first time in my life my cousin from Mexico were sending me money. Shit, they sent back the clothes, I sent them.
I started re-gifting you the shit.
I wasn't afraid of that. I wasn't afraid of coronavirus at first, bro. Shit, I had to do cocaine off the floor.
Yo, I picked up many of Coke little rocks off the floor. And the carpet, you're not sure if it's old food.
Yeah.
Like, oh no, that's a little yellow.
Oh, it's styrofoam.
I've done shit like that. That's the worst feeling. I mean, that's when you feel like a fucking piece of shit.
I've done that shit with weed before though. So
that's different. You just dropped your weed, man. That's a whole. You're not searching and out of fucking cocaine.
With weed, right? You start looking. That's the worst time when you start looking for a little nug in all the wrong places.
You have that little shred of hope.
You ever like do that like when you have like no more weed, but you have that bowl that's black as hell. And you start scraping.
Oh, the resin hits.
The resin hits.
I haven't done that since probably about 15, 16.
Yeah, when I lived in Buffalo, that was standard procedure. That was just
he's from the East Coast.
My wife too, she's from Ohio, so that was standard, bro.
Oh shit. Your wife is white, I'm assuming.
Yeah.
Oh, no shit.
She's from Dayton, Ohio, but she lived in New York, she lived in Aurora, Colorado, she lived in a lot of places.
Where'd you guys meet?
The Laugh Factory.
No shit.
Damn.
You're just doing a set?
Yeah, she was waitressing.
Oh, that's
on her first day, she was shadowing somebody.
No way.
Crazy.
Yeah, man.
That's cool. How long you guys been together?
Since 2006. Married since 2013.
A long time, then.
Married in 2014.
Good shit. That's fucking awesome.
How long was she still working at the Laugh Factory? Or does she still?
No, she don't work there no more. She started working there in like 09, 011, 09, 08, I think.
Yeah, that's fucking awesome. That's what an organic ass place to meet and shit.
Seriously, I mean, yeah, like doesn't get much more. That's a good story. I met my girl on MySpace. And shit.
Yeah, and during Last Comic Standing, when we had to every time I would compete against the comedians, we would have to write down our 3-minute set verbatim on paper.
Oh God!
And then like the unfunny NBC lawyer will read it, bro. And then he'll like scratch out jokes that are not proper for NBC. And then he'll give you suggestions on how to say it better. Which is weird because you're a lawyer. You are not funny.
Yeah.
All you know is how to scratch out law stuff. You don't know how to write a joke. So one of the comedians, he's on the Daily Report, the Daily Show, Roy Woods. He had a joke about Wendy's, and they told him you can't say Wendy's because that's one of our sponsors. So the guy said this, wow, we thought you should not say Wendy's, but you should say fast food joint. So just change the joke to, I was eating at a fast food joint.
Weird.
And then you say the punchline. So I was like, how come he just gets rid of the whole joke then?
Yeah. So wait, this is Last Comic Standing. You're competing with your set and they're switching up your set?
Yeah.
Every time?
Every time. But I would write the joke so good that they don't have to change it, bro. Then I would just change it on TV.
Yeah, that's how.
Burn.
Hold on. Did they tell you they were going to do that, or you had no idea they were going to start?
I'll tell you. Because I had a couple of jokes that they wanted to change that were kind of hardcore. Like I had a joke where I say that cops always show up at the wrong time. They always show up when I'm choking her.
That's good, but I get why
they
NBC.
didn't get it.
I understand. That's a good
They
one.
should have earlier when she called my mom, when she slapped my mom, you know. When she called my mom a wetback. Where were the cops then?
Just the red pen, just like
Yeah.
Yeah.
Red.
So you won Last Comic Standing, and then everything just and then you did your movie. So
I did my movie first, then I won Last Comic Standing.
what a fucking
Everything happened-
accomplishment.
And then you did a Netflix special, right?
Yeah, I did a Netflix special, and I did 2 Netflix specials. I did it in Santa Ana, California.
At
I
the
did an English
conservatory?
one and a Spanish one. Yeah, the observatory.
Shit. Really? In English and Spanish?
Yeah, man.
That's a good ass idea.
I was
Yes.
watching like a bunch of Mexican comedians, getting comedy specials on Netflix from Mexico. And then Comedy Central giving away Mexican comedians specials in Mexico, which is cool. But hey, motherfuckers, we got Mexicans here in America too.
Yeah.
How about giving us some shit? We've been here for years. So we felt like they forgot about us. So I said, fuck this, man. I'm gonna produce my own show. So I put my own money together. My wife and I, we put our own money together. And we shot our own special in San Jose Improv. And then we sold it to HBO for triple the money.
Nice.
Good
Fuck
shit
yeah.
by yourself.
When
And
was
I
this?
own that motherfucker, bro. I still own it, bro.
Hold on. When did you do that?
I did that shit in 2013 or 14. 2015 probably, or 16.
Before people were doing that. Really?
Yeah, I shot my own special. I paid for it. And then my agent, he sold it to HBO. And then HBO had a run with it for 2 years. Then after it was over, I took the special back. I own it.
Beautiful.
And then I'm gonna try to sell that one to Netflix. So this special is nobody could find it. It's not anywhere because I own it.
Wow.
Yeah.
That's sick, but you could package it with your next one. Say like, I'll license you this old one with the next one too.
Yeah. So my wife, she produced that one and she edited
No
it.
shit?
Yeah.
Nice.
So the second special, the Spanish one I did, and the English one, that one was with Netflix.
Oh,
They gave me
smart.
a deal, bro, because they saw the last one.
Nice.
They know this guy knows how to do specials. Let's see what he could do with our money.
Beautiful.
So they gave me like a bunch of money to shoot 2 specials. So I try to go as cheap as I can to shoot them both.
Save that money.
Save money. And we shot it. We made money off of it, and now it's on Netflix. It's called Bad Decisions in English and Malas Decisiones in Spanish.
And it's on Netflix right now?
Yeah, because I already had the English one ready when I got the Netflix deal. But then I told him, I'm going to do 2 specials, English and Spanish at the same time. Can you speak Spanish? Sí, but not well. So I told him, yeah, I lied. So I had a show at the Comedy Store in Spanish, and they went to go see me, but I didn't know they were going to be there, and they didn't like it.
No?
They were going to just shut the door down on a Spanish one right there. They said, no, he ain't ready. So that instead of crying and saying, fuck these motherfuckers, and I said, okay, man, tell them next time they want to see me, I'll be ready. So I had 3 months. I had like a half a year. So I started going to Mexico, bro.
Damn.
I started going to Tijuana, Mexico twice a month.
Oh, shit.
Started doing all Spanish shows when I can because I work Friday, Saturday, Sunday. There's no time in the weekend to do a Spanish show because I'm an English comedian. So I started booking myself in Tuesday nights, Wednesday nights, off nights, Thursdays, Sundays. And then like I would come home from the road from doing like 6 English shows. And then the next day I would drive to Tijuana and do a Spanish show.
Really
And then from
straight
Tijuana,
practicing.
I'll go drive to do a show on Wednesday. So I was doing the Spanish and then trying to switch it off.
How far into your career was this? This is
This last year, before the pandemic,
sick.
2019.
you're retraining yourself on how to do this is fucking
Spanish, bro.
awesome, man.
So what I did was when I went to Mexico, I met a comedian named Joel Sotomayor, and he's like a fluent Spanish speaker comedian. So him and I took him on the road with me a couple of times, and he saw my set. He recorded on his phone, and that fool translated the whole thing.
Wow.
And then I saw his notes, and I changed it, and he helped me a lot. So then I started going to La Casa Torres here in Silmar, in San Fernando, like a Mexican bar with 4 banquet halls. So I said, hey, man, I want to do it. I asked my friend my friend that runs it. And he said, yeah, bro, we'll do a Spanish show for you. So we do a Spanish show, bro. Free. Wow. They're all free. I never got paid for the Spanish shows. Even though when they made money, like if they would give me the money, I would just give it to the comedians that were with me, like the young comics. Hey, bro, here's the money. You get divided. Here's the money. You get divided. So I want to get better, bro. It's not about the money. So that place, bro, was free, right? But you got to get there at 5. Bro, from 5 o'clock, show starts at 8:30. People getting fucked up right there at Casa Torres and Silmar from 5 to 9. Standing room only, bro. Like, you couldn't get in, bro. You couldn't buy tickets to this place. You got to just get there early. I destroyed that motherfucker, bro. I did an hour and 20 minutes in Spanish.
Wow, what the fuck?
And I didn't know I was flowing, bro. I was making fun of people. And I didn't know it, bro, but the Netflix guy were there.
Oh, nice. That's
what
you sealed it.
How random.
They gave me the special right there, bro. You're ready. They gave me the special, and they gave me the date.
And they filmed everything for you?
Yeah, and after that, I just started practicing my shows. Still going to Mexico to get it perfect. And then I shot it in Santa Ana. Bro, everything was ready. We were going to shoot it on a Tuesday, but then Kobe Bryant dies, bro.
Oof.
Oh, man.
You know, the whole LA shut down after that, bro. Like, everybody was sad. So we were going to shoot the special. So we get to the show on Tuesday, and a lot of people are wearing Kobe Bryant jerseys to the show. And we have to tell them you can't wear that shit. Because we don't have a licensing for
to
NBA.
wear the shit. Oh,
damn!
So they couldn't wear it. They were all bummed out.
Damn! You still shot? You still
I shot my special, man.
How was that experience? Like
the first show, I felt that they were like bummed, but the second show, I came in strong, bro. I came in hot, and the next day I did my Spanish one, and the guy from Netflix. He heard he saw the special. He goes, Felipe, you did it. He told me in Spanish, you did it. Don't worry. He goes, we're going to probably take this one and show it on Netflix. So just have fun in the next one. So the next, when I recorded the second special in Spanish, because I did 2 in English, so they could edit both and make a good one. And I did 2 in Spanish, so they could edit both, do a good one, or the same clothes.
Yeah.
But my special in Spanish, I'm so proud of it, bro, because it really came out good. I like it. But, you know, I like it. And then some people were saying, well, we don't speak Spanish like that in Venezuela. We don't speak Spanish like that in Mexico. Yeah, that's good. But we speak Spanish like that in California. And we speak Spanish like that in Texas. And we speak Spanish like that in New York. This is our Spanish. You don't like it, turn it off.
Yeah. You can't please everybody, man.
You can't please everybody, bro.
And you only need the people that are willing to appreciate
It's like an Australian saying they speak weird English in America or some shit.
Yeah, no, you support to support, man.
Yeah, man.
That's cool that you...
Is that the first time that's been done?
The first time that anybody's ever done an English and a Spanish special together on Netflix.
Damn.
But now more people are going to do them. Tom Segura, he's doing
yes, I did see
a Spanish special.
Did you find that you got a lot of new fans off that?
Yes, I have. A lot of people who are like... I wanted to do a special because I have fans at your age who love me, and they go translate the jokes in Spanish to their dads, so now they can watch a special together.
Nice, man. You brought them together. Yeah.
Yeah.
That's cool. I fuck with that.
Yeah, that's how Josh got so successful on Facebook and YouTube and shit, he said, because he's like families watch my comedy.
Yeah, man.
You appealed to more.
When I did my Spanish special in Long Beach, that's when I started noticing like groups of people going out together for the first time. Like there was this hardcore thug, bro, was like from Long Beach. He had LB tattoo on the back of his head. He brought his dad and his mother and his grandmother and his sisters, and they were like a group of 15, and they saw the Spanish show, and he was telling me, Felipe, I was so happy you did a show in Spanish because I always tell my father, and my dad took a day off today to watch this show, and we're going to go buy a 12-pack right now, an 18-pack, and we're going to get fucked up at the house and just talk about your show. And, man, I never done this with my parents. And we never went out together. We never did this before. You could tell, like, he didn't want it to end. You know, that feeling,
Yeah, of course.
that feeling you have,
You
the connection
actually
you have, the
bonded.
bonding you have with your father or your mom. He didn't want it to end, so they were gonna go fucking watch Netflix special and drink some beers and have a good time.
That's
Fuck
cool,
yeah.
man.
That's what it's all for. That's what it's all about, right? I mean, that's
Yeah.
the point.
I never chilled with my grandpa. He speaks broken English. My grandma's like says some shit in Spanish. They never taught me, you know what I mean? Because I grew up with my mom. So like that feeling, I've never had that before. Never chilled with my grandpa anywhere in my life.
Me either.
Ever. Nothing. Because the translation is so fucked. He just gets frustrated with me and shit.
So I get that a lot. Like, you know, Felipe, I saw the special in English, but then I saw it in Spanish. Then I saw it with my mom, and we both loved it. But I really liked the Spanish show better.
Nice.
Because it's more personal to me. That's what they tell me.
Did you feel really confident in it by the time you did it?
I did, man. I really felt comfortable.
Nice.
The thing I love about this the most is the fact that you're already seasoned, established, and you go, no, I'm going to go practice. I'm going to go practice on something I'm not comfortable with yet.
And I started at the bottom, bro. Like, I didn't want to be like that comedian that goes into a room and just starts saying, "Hey, put me up next." He start bumping a lot of young comics.
Mm-hmm.
I actually, there was a comedian named Patty, and her name Patricia. Her Instagram is Soy Tu Puta Madre.
Shit.
She was headlining a sold-out show at the Greek Palace in San Diego. It's called it's a comedy club in San Diego. I can't think of it right now, the real name, but the Greek Palace, and she was headlining on a Sunday night sold-out show. So I called her. I emailed her and emailed the club. Hey, is there any way I could do a 5-minute set on her show? Just open. And she said, "Yeah, it'd be an honor."
Fuck yeah.
So go there, bro, and do 5 minutes. And I killed in 5 minutes. I was happy, like a new comedian, going over his jokes, listening, open
Got that
micer,
spark
happy.
again and shit.
I felt like the first time I did comedy, I felt excited, you know, like I want to do this more. So I kept going there every week, and then finally, I put up my own comedy show in Spanish with a bunch of comedians, and I gave them all the money. And then I started doing my own show by myself, doing a whole hour there. And that's how I started practicing, and I got comfortable.
That's awesome, man. That's inspiring as shit. To be, like I said, to be so in it already and to just practice, like you said, you didn't use anybody to bump it. You just waited and waited for your spot.
Yeah, man. Luckily, this happened before the pandemic. So, pandemic starts in March after I shot my special. So, my special, Bad Decisions, aired on Netflix in September of the pandemic.
Wow.
So I didn't go to. I was supposed to start going on tour right after my special, so that was delayed. So I have a new tour that we're starting in a couple of months, probably in August.
How many tour dates do you usually do on a
Like
tour?
30.
Oh wow, 30 different cities? Or
Yeah, 20 probably this year because of the pandemic. But yeah, man, starting my tour, it's gonna be the Felipe Esparza Unmasked tour.
Unmasked? Where can they find get tickets or
Felipe'sWorld.com.
Felipe'sWorld.com?
I'm coming to Visalia, Napa Valley, Monterey, Salinas, Visalia, San Diego. I'm coming to Portland.
Nice. So you're doing the West Coast?
Yes. I'm coming to Fort Myers.
Where's that
I'll be
at?
Off the Hook Comedy Club in Fort Myers.
Where's that at?
Fort Myers, Florida.
Oh, Florida. So you are going to go to the East Coast.
Yeah.
Nice, nice. Do you ever go to international since you're doing Spanish? You're going to go to Mexico?
Not yet, but hopefully, man, if things happen, maybe I could go open up for Tom Segura in Mexico.
Sick. Good things. Yeah, good things cooking, man. That's great.
So that's my webpage right there. And I have a
Felipe'sWorld.com.
June 26th, I'll be at Calusa Casino in Sacramento.
Oh.
July 2nd, I'll be in Royersford, Pennsylvania. July 9th through the 11th, Tempe, Arizona. July 23rd to the 25th, Addison Improv. July 30th to the 1st, San Jose Improv.
Oh, you are
And then
not
Brea, August 5th through the 8th. Oxnard, August 12th through the 18th. August 12th through the 15th. And then Pittsburgh, California, August 20th to the 22nd. Naples, Florida, Off the Hook Comedy Club, and so on, people.
Wow. What do you do on your downtime, man? You are gone like a rock star on the road that long?
Well, when I'm at home, I take my grandson to school in the morning and I pick him up and I go swimming with him.
See, you got that whole new lifestyle.
You made it,
man.
sir.
Yeah, you
Congratulations.
got a whole new lifestyle. That's great. You get to oh man, that's
He does comedy. What, Thursday, Friday, Saturday? He comes
Yeah.
home to his grandson and shit. Yeah.
I love it. Congratulations, man.
Yeah, man. Thanks.
Okay, so Felipe's and that starts when? June 20. Oh, soon. Couple
Yeah.
days. California. Okay. Oh, sold out already. Okay. Well, guys, go check
Well, we
it out.
had a second
Felipe's
show,
World.
man, on the 26th.
You added a second show?
Yeah, I'll be there with a guy named Larry Bubbles Brown. Very funny. He opens up for Dana Carvey, Dave Attell. He opens up. He has opened up for Louis C.K. He opened up for a lot of people. And I have Butch Escobar from Northern California and Rodrigo Torres from the What's Up Food podcast.
Nice. Oh, so please tell us, where can everybody find your podcast?
Check out my podcast on Spotify. It's called the What's Up Food podcast. We have over 300 episodes.
Wow.
We've interviewed Miklo from Blood In, Blood Out.
How is that?
Bro, all we did was talk about Blood In, Blood Out for fucking an hour and a half.
That's great.
That's
bro.
all I wanted to do.
The one thing I'm asking, like, yo, why'd you hit your chest so hard when you did that shit? Right when he comes off he punched himself in the fucking chest. Damn, 300 episodes. Wow, good shit. How long has it been going?
I don't know. We started in 5 years ago, I think. Wow. 344 episodes, man.
It's goals.
And I interviewed Dave Chappelle's partner on my show, Neil Brennan.
Neil
and
Brennan.
they talk about what happened when Chappelle left.
Oh, with season 3, lost episodes?
Yes. And then I interviewed Gil Carrillo, the guy who cut the Night Stalker,
Really?
the guy from the Netflix special.
The guy that caught the Night Stalker? You're talking about the detective?
Detective, yeah. I interviewed him before his Netflix special.
So you got all the details
Yeah,
first.
so everything on my podcast, you can learn more about Richard Ramirez. Also interviewed a guy who I met. He goes, Felipe, I voted for you when I was in prison. Wait a minute. You voted me when I was in prison? Yeah, Felipe, I was serving 25 years to life. And I got out on an innocence program because I didn't do it.
Wow.
So him and I became friends, and I interviewed him in a podcast, and I found out that he was wrongfully accused of a murder when he was 18, 19 years old, and then 25 years later he comes out a free man.
25 years they let him.
Yeah, he didn't do it. It was the guy who pointed him out and said he did it. He said that listen, man, when I pointed him out, I was pressured by the arresting officers. They wanted to close this case so bad, and I just pointed him out. I'm so sorry. I could have pointed out anybody, but I pointed you out.
How do you pay somebody back for that?
You can't.
Yeah, he sued, bro. He got $10 million.
10 million is great. But 25
But fuck that, dude.
years?
Yeah, and let me tell you, man. His name is Frank Carrillo, and he the guy is so positive, bro. You would think that like I could never do that. Come on, I'll be an angry man, bro. I probably wouldn't even make it to the innocence program because I'll probably kill somebody and I'll die in there. This guy, no tattoos. Not that it matters, but he has no tattoos. Not bitter. Like, he's not one of those guys, fuck the guys who arrested me,
Yeah.
He went back to school. He did everything he wanted to do. He went back to school. He couldn't graduate from college. He ran for city commissioner of his town. And he's doing good things, bro.
He's
He's a positive guy, very positive guy.
It's a great story. And you just met him randomly?
Randomly, bro, on the streets. And he was because it was funny because before the podcast, he was telling me that, no, Felipe, like, there were some people that are watching you on television and then they would yell out, number 5. So, what does that mean? Because you were number 5 one day. So we had to call a number and press 5 to vote for you.
Oh, wow. Shit. Yeah, support like that. That's great. So everyone, all walks of life, people at home are watching, people in prison are voting.
Damn.
I met a guy that was a fireman for Sacramento, and he told me that he got in trouble because he automatically dialed. He automatically dialed the number to vote for me to every city employee, bro.
Oh, Good. You use connections like that. That's support. That's better than any flyer you could ever ask for.
I don't know what those comedians have on that, but I don't think they do. And what really helped me was when they were showing Last Comic Standing on Channel 4, NBC, they interviewed me and they asked me, Felipe, if you win $250,000, what are you going to do with that money? The other comedians were saying, oh, buy a house. I'm going to buy a car. I'm going to buy this. And I the first thing that came to my mind, I didn't have to think about it. I said, you know what, man? If I win, I'm going to donate some of my proceeds to Father Greg Boyle from Homeboy Industries because they want to help me get here.
Homeboy Industries, that's a building over here downtown.
Yeah, that's Father Greg Boyle. He's the one that helped me out when I was a crackhead and put me in rehab.
Really?
Yeah.
Oh, the two dudes that walked in, you said?
What?
The two dudes that walked in and called your wife. Oh, you're talking about, you didn't talk about this earlier? You said two of the OGs or the big homies came in and cleaned you and that crackhead up, the guy that you met? Remember he said he called your wife or something?
But that was after when I was doing stand-up comedy.
Oh, that's not them.
No,
then.
this is before when I was in my 20s.
Oh, he's
the first time I sobered
guy.
up.
Gotcha. First sober.
He Father Greg Boyle helped me, and I got cleaned up for like 10 years. So
what is Homeboy Industries? What is it? I seen the building.
Homeboy Industry is a place where they help people that come out of prison and they can't have jobs. So Father Greg helps them get jobs, helps them get skills. So most of these guys come out of prison, and Father Greg helps them get jobs all over the country.
Really? I had no idea what it was.
When Father Greg first started, he would go to a job and go, listen, man, can you hire these guys? No, we can't. We can't afford it. Okay, how about this? I'll pay them. I'll pay them a minimum wage to work at your job, but don't tell them that I'm paying them. But let them work there and get a skill. And if they get good at it, maybe you go hire one. Yeah. So that's how he started. So 5 guys will work there, and they'll only hire one. So then he'll take, but Father Greg was paying them the whole time.
He's really trying to help, man.
He was paying them out of his pocket to work there.
Was he an ex-inmate or something
No,
too?
Father Greg's a priest.
Oh, that's why. Oh,
Father Greg Boyle.
And it's just called Homeboy Industries.
Yeah. He's a Catholic. He's a priest.
Wow. I've never heard
He saved all these kids, but all these kids were in prison. That guy right there to the left, his name is William. The guy to the right, the Asian guy, his name is Hong. His family escaped the Viet Cong, bro, from Vietnam. His real father, I think, was killed in Vietnam during the war. But he came in here as a 3-year-old. I grew up with that kid. And the one over there to the left, oh my God. See the guy right there? That guy right there that's William. See the guy back there?
Yeah.
That guy just got out. I don't want to say his name, but I'll say it off here. He grew up in my neighborhood, bro. He got locked up in 1979. He just got out.
Whoa.
Yeah, he got locked up, and the older man.
On the left with the
on
mustache.
The last guy, him. He got locked up in 1979.
1979?
Yes, he just got out, bro. He shot at a LAPD helicopter when we were little kids.
Oh, wow.
He was like a 19, 20-year-old kid, 19-year-old, 18-year-old kid. And like he was being chased, and he was crazy. He just got out, bro. Like, where is this guy gonna get help, bro? Like, we had no resume. Everything that happened in life happened when he was in prison. Computers, CDs, cassettes, whatever, man. Atari, Nintendo, the internet. You know what I mean? His whole life passed him by. But without Father Greg Boyle, this guy had no chance of anything, man.
That's amazing. He's the one that helped you out.
He's the one that helped me out. So when I was on NBC, I said, what are you going to do with your money? I'm going to donate it, bro. I'm going to donate it to him. Help out all these guys. So every year I donate money. So
that's amazing. What a cause. A cause that actually you can see the result.
And not just that, like he started other program, like there's a thing called Impacto. And it's like the only women's shelters, when a woman gets old, like 70 or something, he has nowhere to go, or family's gone. So there's a place called Impacto, and they help older women now, like a homeless shelter for senior citizen women.
Wow.
Yeah.
Man, this man's just radiating positivity out here.
Yeah, man. Father Greg Boyle, man, like he's a real G, bro. Like I remember when he was back in the 80s during the Salvadorian War, he was over there helping, and he got caught up, bro, by the guerrillas, and they found out who he was, bro. They blindfolded him, took him back to the city, and released him.
Oh, because they knew he was that guy.
You know, he was a man, bro.
Damn.
Wow.
A lot of people have been. He has also helped. He had baptized also a lot of people in juvenile hall, kids who were not baptized. He had baptized them. So he's a godfather to a lot of kids. A lot of kids, you know, got good jobs from him. You know, a lot of kids. You know, I know that one girl that grew up in the same neighborhood. She's like a assistant director for a major production company that makes commercials. Yeah, so yeah, he's a good guy.
That's amazing, man. Thank you for getting that story out. I had no idea what that was.
Yeah, I've had him on a podcast too. So if you want to listen to the podcast,
Really?
Father Greg Boyle
On the What's Up Fool
on the What's Up Fool
podcast.
podcast.
That's great. Thank you for that. I didn't know that. I see the building all the time when I come
Yeah.
downtown. Nice, man. Well, I know
The
we've been
building
here.
you look at, it's a cafe. They own a cafe.
Yeah, I thought it was a restaurant, and then it looks like they sell gloves or like
So it's
they
a
sell
restaurant.
gear and
It's
shit.
a restaurant. They make all their food there, all their bakery, tortillas. It's all made by Homeboy.
Yeah, I had no idea what that. I was like, was that No Fear? What the fucking No Fear building? What was this? Because I just, you know what I mean? Like, I had no idea what it was.
Can't believe the guy got out. Crazy, huh?
Homeboy Industries Shark Tank.
Yeah, I thought I had seen them on Shark Tank.
That's a great cause, man. Especially you can see it happen. Well, I know we've been here for a minute.
Yeah, man.
I wanna thank you for coming.
Thanks for having me, bro.
Thank you so much. Thank you for sharing your stories. Thank you for talking to me and Marty for this long. It's been like all closer to over 2 hours.
Oh,
Yeah.
I'm glad.
Yeah, it's
Yeah,
been
for
a minute.
sure. Hell yeah, we really appreciate
What's up, fool? If you want to follow me, man, I'm Felipe Esparza, comedian on Instagram, or Funny Felipe on Twitter, or just FelipesWorld.com, man. I hope you guys like the interview, man. Just want to say I'm not bragging about anything, man, and I changed my life, you know. And it's very hard, man, if you're struggling out there, and call Father Greg, man. Call somebody. Get help.
And in no way, just for you, in no way do you sound like you're bragging at all.
All right.
At all. So don't
Okay,
don't
good,
think
eh?
that.
No,
Not in
no.
any way.
I'm
shape, or form.
not glorifying none of that, eh?
No, you're good, man. Thank you so much. I appreciate it. So FelipesWorld.com,
Yes, FelipeWorld.com.
Instagram, Felipe Esparza comedian, and you said Funny Felipe on Twitter.
Yeah, if you want to watch me acting, I'm in a movie with Pauly Shore called
Oh shit.
The Guest House. I'm in a movie with Jimmy O. Yang and Cedric the Entertainer. It's called The Opening Act.
So we should just IMBD this.
Yes.
Right?
Steve
Yeah.
Byrne made that, right?
The Guest House?
Or
Or
the opening act, or no?
Steve Byrne. Yeah, I'm in that one. Steve Byrne directed it. He actually put me in a movie as the cab driver.
Good shit. See, as a kid, man, when you look at these things late night, like,
Also, NBC Superstore, I played Cody. So
oh, the
I'm in
Superstore.
I'm in
My,
the last season.
my homies are fucking addicted to that show. You're talking about where it's just a grocery store,
Yeah.
right? Good shit, man. That's great.
Yeah, I'm in that one. Guest House. I'm in that one. I play a priest, Father Jeff.
That's amazing. Man, that's great. It's accomplishment, man. Mexican comedian. Now you're having a movie, and you're in the movies now?
See that right there? See right there? That's the movie I did. I'm not like that no more.
Wait, that's not you.
Yeah, with no beard.
You're lying.
That's
to me.
crazy.
Yeah, that's me right there.
That's you. That doesn't look like you at all. I wouldn't have guessed it at all.
Yeah, buddy.
What? Please pop that picture up on the screen when you edit this, Marty, because that don't look like you in any way, shape, or form. What?
I know I look like Selena's killer.
Oh, that's fucked. I want to talk to my parents or my mother. All right, let's get out of here. Let's just stop. Thank you so much for hanging out.
What's
Guys,
up, fool?
thank you so much.
Thanks for having me.
Guys, thank you so much for watching. Have a dope ass day. This has been Felipe Esparza. All right. Woo!
That was fun. Thank you for having me.
Thank you so much, man.